Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call this evening, joined by my steady technical engineer, the one and only Braden Kronline, OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and also our camera woman tonight will be Julia Havman. And I believe I'll be joined later by Evan McKinley on the color commentary. We have a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader for you here from Hawley Gymnasium tonight as the Grant Tigers are in town. There'll be a lot of orange out on the court tonight. Grant Tigers, their school colors are also orange and black, just like Ludington's school colors. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive starting lineup. They are our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Ice Cream. And it's delicious, folks, no doubt about that. Sold right here in Ludington as well as around the world. House of Flavors Manufacturing is very proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. And pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Hopefully you all had a great weekend out there. If you're a football fan, I know you did some great NFL playoff games. And, of course, if you're a Ludington Oriole fan, the LHS competitive cheer team did very well. Also, the Ludington boys basketball, the varsity team, had a very thrilling and exciting victory over the Petoskey Northmen here at Hawley Gym on Saturday by the score of 56-48. We'd like to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Pierre Marquette Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Grant Tigers, coached by Tiffany Swanson. Starting at the guards, number 3, Lily Krebs. She is a sophomore. Also number 10, Nikki Saxton, a sophomore. And number 12, Lillian Van Meter, a freshman. The forwards for Grant are number 15, Kaylin Hawes, a sophomore. And number 42, Addison Green, a sophomore. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Dan Mesher, assisted by Katie Mesher. Starting at the guards, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. She is a freshman. Also number 15, Ashley Stowe, a sophomore. The forwards, number 33, Josephine Ewing, a freshman. Number 13, Madeline Lynn, a freshman. And number 12, Jalen Laird, a freshman. If you look at this Oriole team, 4 of the 5 starters are freshmen. Grant will be in their orange jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Ludington in their white jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. JV and varsity girls basketball action on a Monday night from Hawley Gymnasium. We'll also be back with you tomorrow. The Oriole Sports Network will be live streaming the boys JV game, and then we'll be in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM for the varsity game as the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals come to town. That'll be a boys JV, boys varsity game tomorrow right here at Hawley Gym. But tonight it's girls basketball action, and here we go. The jump at center court, and it's controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Jalen Laird wins the jump ahead now. They'll get the ball. They tried getting the ball there to Madeline Lynn. He couldn't control it. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's Grant basketball. Just underway here. The Grant Tigers and the Ludington Orioles. Girls JV basketball action. We have a traveling violation on the Tigers. Those of you who have followed Ludington basketball for a long, long time, if you do remember the legendary Joe Kowach, before he was at Ludington, and really established a great tradition and legacy as the coach of the Ludington Oriole boys basketball program back in 1952-53 was his first season, where Ludington ended up as a state runner-up. He came from Grant before he came back here to Ludington or I should say came to Ludington. So coached the Orioles. 228-58 was his career record. And there's a shot up and in by the Orioles. Madeline Kenyon, and the Orioles are on the board first. Ludington 2, Grant nothing. 7:23 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles and the Grant Tigers. There's a shot up and in, and give that basket to Grant's number 15, and that's Kaylin Hawes. Ludington 2, Grant 2. 7:08 to go, opening quarter. Kenyon with the basketball now to Lynn. They'll swing it around over there to Ewing. Ewing to Laird. Laird at the free throw line. Nice pass. Shot underlaid, however, and getting the rebound for Grant, number 42, Addison Green. She'll outlet it to Lily Krebs. Krebs with the basketball. Krebs will give it now to Nikki Saxton. Saxton, Van Meter. There's a shot put up, no good there by Lily Krebs. Rebound up and in. And getting the basket for Grant was number, we'll have to double check that one right there. That was number 42 getting the basket, Addison Green. All right, Grant 4, Ludington 2, 6:21 to go, opening quarter. Laird, dribble drive, shot no good. Rebound, however, to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon takes a look. Now she'll pass it over to Ewing. Ewing swings it to Stowe. Shot up and no good on the three-point attempt. Ball deflects off of the hands of Josephine Ewing, out of bounds, and it'll be Grant basketball. Lily Krebs has it. Krebs being guarded there by Kenyon. Now to Van Meter. And Van Meter is going to be fouled, and it's going to be called on Ashley Stowe. 5:54 left in the opening quarter. Orioles Sports Network with you on this Monday evening. Grant 4, Ludington 2. Grant with a basketball. Shots up, no good. Long rebound to Kaylin Hawes. Hawes will give it up now to Nikki Saxton. She'll take the shot. Up, no good. Ball fought for it. Ends up in the hands of Lily Krebs. Now they'll swing it. Another shot up on the way. Good. A basket there by Grant's Nikki Saxton. She kissed it off the glass. And Grant now leads 6-2 with 5:27 to go. Back the other way. Shot no good by Laird. And Lily Krebs has it for Grant. Krebs. And a traveling violation right there. Into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Severa Moser. 5:19 left in this opening quarter. Ludington trails 6-2. Madeline Kenyon with the ball for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead now. Moser, and taking the shot right there. Moser made a nice pass right there to the Orioles, Jalen Laird. Her shot was no good, but she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. First free throw is no good. Second free throw, good. Laird gets 1 of 2. Ludington now trails 6-3. Reporting into the Grant lineup will be number 4, Lauren Campbell. Campbell gets the pass. Now ahead to Krebs. Krebs back to Campbell. With the ball now, Lillian Van Meter. Van Meter, Saxton. Now to Hawes. Hawes will give it back to Saxton. Saxton shot up, no good. Rebound up and no good. Ball kept alive, and coming away with it for the Orioles was number 11, and that was Madeline Kenyon, and she gets hacked. Right now, Grant has been called for three-team fouls, and Ludington for 1. 4:43 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington basketball. Jalen Laird with it. Now over to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon being guarded there by Lily Krebs. Kenyon still with it. She'll give it up now to Moser. Severa Moser loses the ball, and now with it for Grant is Nikki Saxton. Saxton in a hurry for the Grant Tigers. Shot up, no good, underlaid it. Rebound to Kenyon. 4:06 to go in the opening quarter. Grant 6, Ludington 3. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution out on the roads. You can get a hold of Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Ludington with the basketball. Madeline Lynn has it. Orioles lose the ball, and here comes Grant. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound up, no good. Grant with a third try. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. 3:45 to go in the opening quarter. Grant 6, Ludington 3. Checking into the Oriole lineup, or I should say returning to the Oriole lineup, will be number 12, Jalen Laird. And Madeline Kenyon will get a breather. Moser will get the ball into that was Stowe. Stowe now to Lynn. Lynn to Ashley Stowe. Stowe now. Moser with it. Moser on the dribble drive, loses it, but it ends up in the hands of Lynn. Now to Stowe. Stowe shot up and no good. Rebound to Grant's number 5, Rihanna Piper, who's checked into the game. There's a drive, and ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Grant basketball. Also into the, let's see, you got Campbell and Piper both into the Grant lineup right now. 3:12 remaining in the opening quarter. Grant 6, Ludington 3. Piper, and she'll get the ball there to Van Meter. Jump ball right there. Possession arrow to the Grant Tigers. With the ball, number 3, Lily Krebs. There's a shot on the way, off the mark there by Lillian Van Meter. Rebound to the Orioles. And coming down with that rebound for the Orioles was Severa Moser. Now here's a steal, and the shot is up and no good there by Grant's Lillian Van Meter, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. .243 to go in the opening quarter. Grant 6, Ludington 3. At the line for Grant be number 12, Lillian Van Meter. Think of that last name, Van Meter, and that's where the legendary Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Feller was born and raised. Van Meter, Iowa. First free throw is good by Van Meter. Second attempt, in and out, no good. And rebound ends up in the hands there of the Orioles' Reese Willis, who's checked into the game. Reese is a sophomore. Lynn will give it up now to Moser. Moser, give and go. Nice pass right there from Moser to Lynn. Madeline Lynn gets the basket. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. 2:22 to go in this opening quarter. We'll stay right here. Ludington trails 7-5. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor, don't wait any longer. If you want to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. I've been seeing Dr. Mark Yeck since I retired from the Navy back in August of 2004. Believe me, folks, I feel much, much better after I see him. All right, Grant 7, Ludington 5, 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Grant with the basketball. Now there's a steal by the Orioles. Moser has it. Moser will take the shot. No good, but she's hacked, and she'll shoot 2. Foul called on the Tigers' number 3, Lily Krebs. First free throw is up and in by Severa Moser. Second attempt, up, a good. 2 free throws for Severa Moser. And Ludington is now tied up with Grant at 7 apiece with 2:06 to go in this opening quarter. Orioles applying the pressure right now. And there's a steal. Can she get to it? She does. Good job. Great job there by both Madeline Kenyon and Jalen Laird. And now Ludington on the attack. Nice pass back. Beautiful pass there by Severa Moser. And getting the basket for the Orioles, number 13, Madeline Lynn. Here's another steal by the Orioles. That's a steal by Kenyon, and she gets the basket. The Orioles got a nice little run going right now. They're up 11-7 with 1:31 to go in this opening quarter. Krebs in a hurry for Grant. Shot up and in. Give that basket. Scored by number 15, Kaylin Hawes. Orioles up 11-9. Lynn's shot is up and no good. Rebound fought for. And rebound there, and shot put up by Reese Willis, no good. And now here comes Grant. Shot up, no good. The shot was put up by Grant's number 12, Lillian Van Meter, but she was fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Foul called on the Orioles, number 12, Jalen Laird. At the line for the Tigers, Lillian Van Meter. First shot is no good. Into the Grant lineup, number 11, Hayla Goebel. And into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Sydney Shimanek. Sydney is a sophomore. Second free throw is good by Van Meter. Ludington 11, Grant 10. There's a dribble drive. Give the basket to the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon. She's got 6 in the first quarter. The Orioles up 13-10. And now a turnover, and it'll be Ludington basketball with 51 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. Severa Moser will trigger the ball in, and she'll get it into Laird. Shot no good. Laird gets her own rebound. Second shot up, no good. Overlaid it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Grant basketball. I'd like to thank Crown and Cork, one of our great sponsors. The team at Crown and Cork, they are closed for the year, opening to serve you again in April. We appreciate the support you have shown us these past 2 years and look forward to having you dine with us again soon. Good luck goes. Well, there was a turnover by Grant, then the Orioles turned the ball over, and now Grant has it once again. Krebs with it. She'll give it now to Goebel. Hayla Goebel. Back to Krebs, her shot up and no good. Rebound to the Orioles, Jalen Laird. She'll outlet it now. And with it is Moser. Moser will give it back to Willis. Her shot no good. And coming away with it for the Grant Tigers, number 3, Lily Krebs. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1 from Hawley Gymnasium, your score, girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 13, the Grant Tigers 10. Back in 60 seconds here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 33, Josephine Ewing. Into the Grant lineup, we have number 42, Addison Green, and also number 4, Lauren Campbell. There's a shot up, kissed off the glass there by the Orioles, Jalen Laird. Ludington went out to a 5-point lead, 15-10, and there's a pass thrown away, and the Orioles will get the ball right back with 7:42 to go in the second quarter. Jalen Laird will get the ball in to Josephine Ewing. Ewing picks up her dribble now. We'll give it to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe to Lynn. Lynn will swing it now to Madeline Kenyon near baseline. Kenyon from the elbow, shot no good. She got her own rebound. Now she'll give it back to Ashley Stowe. Ashley Stowe on the dribble. And she's going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on Grant's number 12, Lillian Van Meter. 15 foul on Grant. 7:11 to go in the opening half. Ludington basketball. Jalen Laird will trigger the ball in. She'll get it into Kenyon. Oh, nice drive by Kenyon. And she has 8 points in this first half. Ludington up 17-10. 6:56 to go. Krebs with it for the Grant Tigers. Now there's a steal, and Kenyon has it. Kenyon off to the races. Shots up, no good. And coming away with it for Grant was number 15, and that was Kaylin Hawes. There's about a 17-footer up, no good there by Grant's number 3, Lily Krebs. And with it now for the Orioles, Ashley Stowe. Stowe will get it ahead. Kenyon, nice pass. Shot up and good by Jalen Laird, and give the assist to Madeline Kenyon. Orioles up by 9, 19-10. 6:15 to go in the opening half, and now we have a timeout. Grant, it's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington 19, Grant 10. You are watching the Orioles Sports Network.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 19, Grant 10, 6:14 to go in this opening half. The Grant Tigers and the Ludington Orioles girls JV basketball action. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, and Julia Havman, the Orioles Sports Network team. Here's a steal. Shot is up and good. Jalen Laird with the steal and the basket. 7 points in the first half for Jalen. There's a steal. Again, give a lot of credit on that steal to Jalen Laird. Kenyon with it. 5:49 to go, opening half. Ludington up 21-10. Ashley Stowe has it. Stowe's pass is intercepted there by Grant's Addison Green. And here comes Lily Krebs. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Into the Grant lineup, number 10, Nikki Saxton. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Savera Moser. Also into the Grant lineup, number 5, Rihanna Piper. Ashley Stowe with the basketball for the Orioles. She'll give it now to Severa Moser. Back to Stowe. They'll work it now to Jalen Laird. Nice pass, shot up. Oh, beautiful pass there. Jalen Laird. And she gets the ball to Madeline Lynn, who gets the basket, but that was a pass her sister, Keelan, would be envious of. 5:06 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 23-10. The Orioles were up by just 3 at the end of the first quarter, 13-10. Grant with the basketball. Lillian Van Meter has it. Now we'll have a traveling violation. Got anybody checking in there, Braden? Let's send out a few shouts to, hey, we got Yo Lynn. Way to go, Maddie Lynn. I agree with you, Yo. And also our diehard, just great Ludington Oriole fans here through the OSN, Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. Thanks for tuning in, Oriole fans. Grant with the basketball, shot up, no good there by number 15, Kaylin Hawes. Ball fought for, and Addison Green went to put the shot up there, and she is fouled by the Orioles, Ashley Stowe. Green's free throw is up and in. Addison Green, she is a sophomore. Into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Sydney Shimanek. Jalen Laird will get a breather. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound to Madeline Lynn. She'll outlet it now. Kenyon had it. She gave it to Shimanek. Lynn now back to Kenyon. They'll work it. Oh, good passing by the Orioles. Oh, beautiful passing. Getting the assist, Reese Willis, and the basket goes to Madeline Lynn, who has 8 points in this first half. Ludington up 25-11. There's a shot up. Three-pointer right there for Grant's Lily Krebs. Ludington leads 25-14. Orioles with the basketball. Reese Willis has it. Willis a shot up and no good. Rebound to Kaylin Hawes. She'll outlet it now to Lily Krebs. Orioles fighting for the ball right there. Grant still has it. Now there's a takeaway and a steal for the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon, and she'll take the basket and she'll score it. Madeline Kenyon on the dribble drive right there. Ludington up 27-14. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. Ludington, again, 27, Grant 14. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 27, Grant 14, 3:21 to go in this opening half. Girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader on this Monday evening from Hawley Gym. The Grant Tigers are in town. As I said earlier, lots of orange out on the court. There's a shot, and nice friendly bounce right there. Getting that basket for Grant, number 10, Nikki Saxton. Ludington up 27-16. Lynn with it for the Orioles. Now she'll give it over to her teammate, Madeline Kenyon, to Sydney Shimanek. Shimanek, Madeline Lynn, back to Madeline Kenyon. Her shot no good. Rebound to Lily Krebs, and here come the Grant Tigers. They got a 2-on-1 right here. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to the Orioles. Kenyon will get it ahead now. Moser, her shot up, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. 2:29 to go in the opening half. Got Ludington boys basketball tomorrow night here at Hawley Gym. JV varsity boys doubleheader. Nice inbound pass. Shot is no good there by Madeline Lynn, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Again, the Orchard View Cardinals in town tomorrow. We'll be live streaming the JV game on the OSN, and then around 7, we'll have the tip-off for the varsity game. That'll be the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Free throws up and in there by Madeline Lynn, who continues to have a big first half. 9 points for her. Into the Grant lineup, number 5, Rihanna Piper. Lynn's second free throw, also good. Madeline Lynn gets both free throws. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Jalen Laird. Orioles up 29-16, 2:26 to go in this opening half. There's an over and back violation on Grant. Ludington will get the ball right back. I'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go O's. Ludington with the ball. Moser has it. Kenyon, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound, up and in. Severa Moser kissing it off the glass right there. Doing good work on the glass. Ludington up 31-16, 1:57 to go. There's a steal right there. Moser on the steal. Shots up and good. Severa Moser with the steal and the basket. The Orioles up 33-16, 1:43 to go now, and there's a dribble drive right there. Ball loose, and coming away with it, Rihanna Piper for the Grant Tigers. She'll give it now to Lily Krebs. Nikki Saxton has it. There's a shot up, no good there by Campbell. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Reporting into the Oriole lineup, number 25, Vivian Morse. Vivian is a freshman. She'll give Sydney Shimanek a breather. With the ball, nice block there by Moser. Grant with the ball. Lily Krebs has it. Rihanna Piper. Krebs, shot, no good. Ball fought for, it's out of bounds, and it will stay with Grant with 1:11 to go in the opening half. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 33, Josephine Ewing. And she'll replace Severa Moser. Piper has it for Grant, and Kenyon will force a jump ball, possession arrow to Grant. 1:08 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 33-16. Offensive explosion here for the JV girls. They were up just 13-10 at the end of the first half. Saxton, shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound was put up by Hawes, and here comes Jalen Laird in a hurry for the Orioles. She'll give it back now to Madeline Kenyon with 46 seconds left in the opening half. Laird with it. She'll swing it to Morse. Now they'll get it inside on the pass there from Reese Willis. Now the Orioles lose it, and here comes Grant. There's a 16-footer up, no good there. That shot was put up by Grant's number 10, Nikki Saxton. Ludington 33, Grant 16, 28 seconds to go in the opening half. That's not Vivian. That's Madeline Kenyon with the basketball. Kenyon Jalen Laird back to Kenyon. Top of the key. She'll dish it now to Laird inside to work it. Shot is up, and it's, we're going to have a traveling violation called on the Orioles, and that'll be called on Josephine Ewing. She traveled with the ball. It's too bad because she did score the basket, but it does not count because she took one small step too many. All right, 1 second to go. There's the buzzer, and your score at the half. Girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 33, the Grant Tigers 16. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's gonna happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm gonna handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We're at the half. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 33, Grant 16. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. And also a shout out to Indian Summer. At halftime of the girls' varsity game tonight, you'll hear the Indian Summer player in the spotlight, and that player tonight will be Riley Stone, and you'll want to check that out as that will air at the break during the girls' varsity game a little bit later this evening. JV basketball, Ludington up 33-16. We're at the half. The Orioles ended up outscoring the Tigers 20-6 in that second quarter, after outscoring them 13-10 in the first 8 minutes of play. And the Orioles sit now with that 33-16 lead. Scoring in the first half for the Grant Tigers, 3 points for Lily Krebs, 4 points for Nikki Saxton, 2 for Lillian Van Meter, 4 for Kaylin Hawes, and 3 points for Addison Green. For the Ludington Orioles, Madeline Kenyon with a really nice first half. She had 10 points. Jalen Laird also had a nice first half with 7 points. And Madeline Lynn as well had a nice first half. She had 10 points. And 6 points for Severa Moser. So Grant having 5 players score and Ludington having 4 players score. And the accumulative comes to Ludington 33, Grant 16 at the half. Tonight's games are being brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, also Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Benedict's Auto Center, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Restaurant, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee's Insurance, Urca Auto Center, and Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. Our next broadcast after the girls' varsity game tonight will be back here at Hawley Gym tomorrow night, as the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals will be in town. That will be a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup, and we'll be on the air right around 5:28 or so with an abbreviated House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Thank you, sir. Braden just came back from the concession stand, and he got me some caffeine. I appreciate that, and some water. So that's always a good thing. So as I was saying, 5:30 tomorrow night, JV boys basketball action, and then around 7 o'clock, the tip-off for the boys varsity game tomorrow against Muskegon Orchard View. That'll be on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM Radio. And that'll be it for this week, actually, tonight's games and tomorrow's games, and then the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be bringing you action on January 24th from Fremont. We're going to be hitting the road, Braden. We're going to Fremont on January 24th. You know, January 24th, that's a very memorable day for me because that is my dad's birthday, and he will be 82 on that day, on January 24th. So early happy birthday wishes to Jim Hansen, my pops, on January 24th. And we will be at Fremont that night. So sorry, Pops, I'm not going to be able to take you out for dinner that night. We'll do it on another night. But, yeah, that'll be Fremont JV and varsity girls basketball January 24th. Then January 27th, back here at Hawley for more girls basketball action as Muskegon Oak Ridge will be in town. But we still got another half of this girls JV game, and then we got a girls varsity game tonight. Should be a really good ball game. The Grant Tigers, Coach Stowe says they're a really good ball team. And we'll have that tonight, and then Muskegon Orchard View boys basketball tomorrow. Taking a look at some of our other awesome sponsors, we want to give them some love. And you know what we're going to do? In fact, we're going to step aside right now. And when we come back, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Oriole Sports Network. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We feature craft cocktails, an extensive wine selection, and a seasonal changing menu that highlights what the Great Lakes have to offer. Guests rave about our hand-battered fish and chips made with fresh walleye, and you definitely want to try our Crown and Cork burger made with 2 USDA prime Angus beef patties, topped with a tangy sauce on a homemade brioche bun. But if it's comfort food you want, I have to recommend our creamy Alfredo. It's taken months for our chefs to perfect its rich and buttery sauce, but I think you will agree it was worth the wait. And parents, take a night off and actually bring your entire family. We have an interactive play area and a kids-approved menu. We are closed for the season, reopening in April. To stay up to date on what we are doing to enhance the experience for next year, follow us on Facebook or check our website at crownandcork.com. We look forward to serving you again very soon.
Welcome back to Venerable Hawley Gymnasium, Ludington 33, Grant 16. We're about to start play here in the second half. A shout out, Ludington Paint and Glass. They have been mixing paint and service since 1948. They are the local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint, the local source for all of your painting projects. Give owner Matt Ewing a call at 231-843-8250. You can also look up Ludington Paint and Glass at www.ludingtonpaint.com. And also some love to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. So that's 231-757-3368. Trent Lundquist and the folks at Lundquist, they are there for you folks, whether you're a Cardinal, a Spartan, or an Oriole. All right, with the ball, Ludington had the ball to begin play here in the second half. Traveling violation on the Orioles, so Grant has it. Ludington almost got it right there. Kenyon just about had herself a steal, but Grant does get the ball back. Working inside, shot up, no good there, but a foul will be called on the Orioles' Madeline Lynn as Addison Green went up with the shot. Addison Green, is at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Second attempt is up and good. Addison Green gets one of two free throws. Ludington 33, Grant 17. Kenyon will push the ball now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe will give it to, they'll swing it around right there as Madeline Kenyon had it. Shot put up and no good, and now here comes Grant. Lauren Campbell with it. Loses control of the ball. Ashley Stowe fighting for it. And we will have a foul called on Grant's number 15, Kaylin Hawes. 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 33, Grant 17. Ashley Stowe has the basketball. Stowe to Kenyon. Swung it back to Stowe. Her shot up. It's going to be short right there. Ends up in the hands of Lauren Campbell. Lily Krebs with it now. Krebs give it up there to her teammate, Nikki Saxton. Her shot no good. And now a palming violation called on the Orioles. Folks, McGee Insurance Group is your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. There's a shot up and in by the Orioles' Madeline Kenyon. Ludington 35, Grant 17, jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Like we got John Stowe down at the public address table helping out. First half he was sitting enjoying the action over in the near the student section area. Jump ball there, and the possession arrow goes back to the Ludington Orioles. 6:07 to go. Third quarter. Ludington up 35-17. Ashley Stowe with it. She'll swing it now to Madeline Lynn. Back to Stowe, now to Kenyon. Kenyon to Lynn. To Stowe, to Kenyon. Kenyon on the dribble. She'll give it now. Shot put up. No good there by Laird. However, the ball finds its way to Ashley Stowe. Her shot no good. And here comes Grant's number 3, Lily Kreps, with the ball. Kreps being hounded there by Stowe. Her shot is short. Rebound to Lynn. She'll outlet it now to Kenyon. Kenyon ahead to Stowe. Shot up and no good. Rebound to Grant's Addison Green. Her pass is corralled there by Lily Kreps before it goes out of bounds. Kreps will swing it over now to Lauren Campbell. Campbell with it. Her pass intercepted there by Ashley Stowe. Stowe on the dribble drive. Shot no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. At the line for the Orioles, number 15, Ashley Stowe. 5:06 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 35-17. First free throw is good by Ashley Stowe. Into the Grant lineup, number 5, Rihanna Piper. Into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Severa Moser. Ashley Stowe, second attempt, also good. Orioles with a 20-point lead, 37-17. Lily Kreps with the ball. She'll get it ahead now to Kaylin Hawes. Ball deflected right there, ends up with Laird, and she'll get it ahead now, and Kenyon's shot is no good. Rebound to Stowe to, good effort right there. Second and third try right there, and the basket goes in for Madeline Kenyon. Orioles up 39-17. There's another steal by Ludington. Moser, nice pass right there, and getting the basket, Ashley Stowe, and the assist goes to Severa Moser. Ludington up 41-17. Grant on the attack. There's a shot up and overlaid right there by Lauren Campbell. Now there's a steal, Ashley Stowe. Stowe to the hoop. The shot is up and no good. Deflected, and it ends up with Grant's Kaylin Hawes. Now we have a jump ball, and it's going to be possession arrow. Sydney Shimanek returns to the Oriole lineup, as does number 30, Reese Willis. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Grant Tigers. 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 41-17. Ludington was up 13-10 at the end of one. They led 33-16 at the half. They now lead 41-17, and they have the basketball. Let's see if we got anybody else chipping in here, chiming. Sue Smith cheering on the Lady O's team, JV team. Go O's. Ludington will work the ball inside. The shot is up, and the basket will not count. The foul was before the shot. At the free throw line for the Orioles will be number 30, Reese Willis. .346 remaining in this third quarter. Willis' first attempt, no good. Willis' second attempt is up and no good. The lane violation. Grant basketball. Orioles applying the tenacious defense right now. With the ball for Grant. He was trying to dribble through a maze right there. And that was Lillian Van Meter. Foul called on the Orioles. 3:29 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 41-17. Hawes with it. And there's a shot put up, no good. That shot was put up by Lily Krebs. Good rebound there for Lynn. She'll outlet it now to Kenyon, now to Shimanek. Shimanek back. Kenyon. Three-point attempt up and good! Drilling the three for the Orioles, tickling the twines. Nothing but net there for the Orioles. Number 23, Savera Moser. Ludington up 44-17. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Shimanek. Good job there before she lost her balance, but she got rid of the ball. And here comes Kenyon in a hurry. Shot up, no good. Ball still alive, being fought for, and it's going to be Grant basketball. .242 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 44-17. Long three-pointer put up there by Lily Krebs, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, Reese Willis. Reese will get rid of it there to Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon will pass the ball up court to Sydney Shimanek. Her pass is deflected out of bounds. And let's see here. It's going to remain with the Orioles. We have a full shank shuffle in effect. Coach Dan Mesher using a shank shuffle here. 5 new players into the Oriole lineup. Number 1, Annika Sherman is in. She is a freshman. Also into the Oriole lineup will be number 25. That's Vivian Morse. Number 33, Josephine Ewing. Checking also back in number 12, Jalen Laird. And number 15, Ashley Stowe. Ludington 44, Grant 17, 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Laird. And her pass right there was actually, it was deflected. It changed the trajectory right there. It was deflected by a Grant player. The Ludington player was able to get their fingertips on it, but it went out of bounds, so it is Grant basketball. Shot on the way, no good there by Lily Krebs. Rebound to Ashley Stowe. There's a little baseline shot put up there. It's no good by Vivian Morse. Have a foul called on the Orioles. With the ball, Nikki Saxton. The Krebs, her shot up and good. Lily Krebs gets the basket. Ludington 44, Grant 19. Stowe, bounce pass right there to Morse. Morse will give it to Sherman. Her shot no good. And here comes Grant. 2-on-1 for the Grant Tigers. Krebs shot blocked right there. Good job by Laird. Grant got it back, but now getting it back for the Orioles, number 12, Jalen Laird. Laird doing a nice job defensively right there on the block. She'll pass the ball now over to Ewing. There's a shot put up by Stowe, no good. And nice save there by Laird. And she'll get it to Stowe. Now to Morse. Vivian Morse. Stowe. Ewing, 15-footer, no good. Rebound to Grant's Lauren Campbell. Baseline jumper up and no good there by Nikki Saxton. Ball kept alive with 36 seconds to go in this third quarter. Now there's a steal by the Orioles' Ashley Stowe, and she's trying to beat the field to the, actually the ball just batted out of bounds there. She went up for the shot right there. Grant bats the ball out of bounds. No foul there. The ball will remain with the Ludington Orioles. They lead 44-19. There's an inbound pass there to Jalen Laird. Her shot blocked right there, but she's also fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 27 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ludington up 44-19. Jalen Laird at the free throw line. Big thank you to PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Now we got a little break in play right now as one of the officials is over talking to the Grant head coach, Tiffany Swanson. Number 32, I don't think was listed in the official scorebook, and usually if that doesn't happen, I think that ends up being a technical. And now the refs are going to have a confab here. I don't have a 32. In fact, I'm looking at my roster right now. I don't have a 32 on my roster, which that does happen from time to time. But if it's not in the official book there at the score table, that's a whole different story. 27 seconds to go in the third quarter, and then we are going to have a technical assessed here. Jalen Laird at the free throw line right now. First shot is up and in. Ludington up 45-19. Second shot, also good.
There's been a technical foul assessed against Grant.
So, first two free throws were good for Jalen Laird. Now she's shooting a technical shot, and that's in and out, no good. Second technical shot. Well, Jalen doesn't waste any time. She gets that ball, and it's good. So she gets one of the two technical shots. She gets her two free throws there. And now it'll be Ludington basketball. They lead 47-19, 27 seconds to go in this third quarter. Oh, that's Ludington, when they went to inbound that ball right there, the Ludington player went to inbound it. She stepped out onto the court, and they can't do that. So the ball's turned back over to Grant. Stepped onto the court before she threw the ball. Now Grant has it. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Vivian Morse. She'll outlet it now to Ashley Stowe. 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Morse with it. She'll give it now to Stowe with 6 seconds to go. Stowe will take the three-pointer. Good! Ashley Stowe from the far corner. Nothing but net right there, sister. And that'll give the Orioles a 50-19 lead at the end of three. You are watching the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 50, Grant 19 girls JV basketball action. The Orioles outscored the Tigers 17-3 in that third quarter as Ashley Stowe banged home that three-pointer from the far baseline right in front of the student section just before the buzzer there. Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the fourth quarter. Laird has it, and now she'll give it up to Stowe. It ends up in Vivian Morse's hands. Morse's pass is deflected. She gets the ball back. She'll give it now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe fighting for the ball there with Lily Krebs. Now a foul called on Grant's number 10, Nikki Saxton. Jalen Laird will trigger the ball in, and she gets it in to Ewing. Ewing now to Annika Sherman. And Grant will get the ball there, and here come the Tigers. Krebs with it. Krebs will take the three. Blocked right there. Great block there by the Orioles. Jalen Laird. They had her on the fly right there for a moment. Oh, Jalen Laird gets the baseline jumper right there. Ludington up 52-19. 6:52 left in the game. Shot up by Krebs, no good. Rebound to Josephine Ewing. The jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. And into the Oriole lineup, number 13, Madeline Lynn, number 10, Sydney Shimanek, number 23, Severa Moser, number 30, Reese Willis, and number 11, Madeline Kenyon. It will be Grant basketball with 6:48 to go in this game. Addison Green, there's a shot from the baseline up, no good. That was put up by Nikki Saxton. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Madeline Lynn will trigger it in. Yeah, she gets it to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now to Moser. To Willis. Willis to Lynn. Her shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Reese Willis in there fighting for it. And here comes Grant. Lily Krebs' shot is up and no good, but she is fouled. The foul will be called on the Orioles' Madeline Kenyon. .6:19 to go in the game. Ludington 52, Grant 19. Krebs from the free throw line. Shot is no good. Second attempt up, no good. And rebound to Reese Willis. She'll outlet it now to Kenyon. Kenyon. Moser, her shot, no good. Rebound to Nikki Saxton. Saxton on the dribble drive. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Madeline Lynn. She'll outlet it now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon, Sydney Shimanek. Now to Lynn. Moser with it. Moser, Madeline Lynn. Kenyon, Shimanek. Shimanek will give it to Lynn. Lynn now to Moser. Moser, Reese Willis, shot up and good! Nice dribble drive there by Reese Willis, who gets the basket. Good patience there by the Orioles. They really worked that ball, and they get a nice shot there on the basket by Reese Willis. Ludington up 54-19. 5:16 to go in the game. Madeline Lynn will trigger the ball in to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon will swing it now to Moser, now to Lynn. And there's a shot up, no good there. That was put up by Reese Willis. And here comes the Grant Tigers. 54-19, Ludington with the lead, 4:53 to go in the game. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles, and it's going to be called on Madeline Kenyon. Into the Grant lineup, number 5, Rihanna Piper. Also checking in number 12, Lillian Van Meter. Shot up, no good there by Nikki Saxton. Rebound to Sydney Shimanek. She'll outlet it to Reese Willis. Willis will give it up now to Kenyon. Kenyon, there's a shot put up by the Orioles' Severa Moser, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Grant basketball. 4:30 to go. Ludington up 54-19. Shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lake Shore, is a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Oriole coach Dan Mesher on the Smith & Eddy Insurance post-game show at the conclusion of this game. Into the Grant lineup, number 11, Hayla Goebel. Also number 32, whose name we did not get. All right, with it for the Grant, number 5, that's Rihanna Piper. On the court right now for the Orioles, 15, Ashley Stowe. Number 1, Annika Sherman. Also number 25, Vivian Morse. Also out there for the Orioles, 33, Josephine Ewing. And number 12, Jalen Laird. Laird will work the ball into Ewing. Ball deflected. Stowe has it. She'll give it back now to Laird. To Morse, back to Laird. There's a three-pointer up, no good there by Stowe. Ball out of bounds. It will be the Grant Tiger basketball with 3:40 to go in the game. Ludington has led all the way. They were up 13-10 at the end of 1. They were up 33-16 at the half, 50-19 at the end of 3. They currently lead 54-19. 3:33 to go in the game. Steal there for Vivian Morse. She'll give the ball now to Ashley Stowe. Stowe to Laird. Ewing with it now. Ewing loses it. And now Grant has it. And that's Lillian Van Meter with it. Shot is up there. And it ended up in the hands of Lily Krebs, who gets the basket. Ludington 54, Grant 21. Morse, Stowe, Ewing, Laird, Stowe, Laird. And the shot is put up, no good there by Ewing, out of bounds. It'll be Grant basketball. We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. We're down to 2:36 to go in the game. Orioles 54, Tigers 21. Ewing. And now we'll have a traveling violation on the Orioles. Shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. There's a shot by Grant's number 3, Lily Krebs, no good. 2:13 to go in the game. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. Laird will trigger the ball in to Stowe. Morse with it now. Annika Sherman with it. She'll pass it to Laird. Shot up, no good. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. The Orioles retain possession. We have a timeout on the floor. 1:59 to go in the game. 30-second timeout. Orioles up 54-21. And we'll stay right here, and we are going to tell you about Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain, I think I got to go see Dr. Yeck tomorrow. I think that'd be a good thing. See him tomorrow before the boys' game. And if you're having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, right next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Triggering the ball in for the Orioles, number 12, Jalen Laird. In Sherman shot, up, no good. Rebound, Annika Sherman fighting for that basketball right there. We have a tie-up, but it will be Grant basketball. A nice entry pass there, set up. And Annika Sherman just a little too much on that shot right there. Here's a steal by Ashley Stowe. Ashley Stowe up and, no good. A little too much. The adrenaline, I'm sure, was probably just a bit too much on that. The shot a little too hard. Ludington trails, or Ludington winning 54-21. What am I saying there? There's a three-pointer for Lily Krebs for the Grant Tigers, 54-24. Ludington in the lead with 1:16 to go in the game. I got ahead of myself there a little bit. There's a shot up. Hey, Annika Sherman with the baseline jumper. And the Orioles lead 56-24 with 1:03 to go in the game. Three-point attempt, up and in. Back-to-back three-pointers for Lily Krebs. Ludington 56, Grant 27. 50 seconds to go in the game. Stowe with it. Stowe and Laird playing a little pitch and catch right there. Now they'll get into Ewing. Nice job there by Josephine Ewing. She backed her defender down in and gets the bank shot right there, and the Orioles up 58-27 with 32 seconds to go in the game. Dribble drive there by Lillian Van Meter. Three-pointers in a row for Lily Krebs as she's feeling it. Ludington 58, Grant 30. Morse with it now. Let's see if the Orioles try to set something up for. No shot put up there by Annika Sherman. No good. Ball batted out of bounds there by the O's Jalen Laird. It'll be Grant basketball. 9 seconds left in the game. Let's see if Lily Krebs takes another three-pointer here. They got her set up. Another three. It's up and no good on that one. She'd hit 3 threes in a row. And there's the buzzer and your final score. Girls JV basketball action from Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles 58, the Grant Tigers 30. Back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington wins the girls' JV game by the score of 58-30. Orioles were outscored by Grant 11-8 in that fourth quarter. Scoring for Grant tonight, 16 points for Lily Krebs, 4 for Nikki Saxton, 2 for Lillian Van Meter, 4 for Kaylin Hawes, and 4 for Addison Green. For the Orioles, 2 for Annika Sherman, 14 for Madeline Kenyon, 12 for Jalen Laird, 10 for Madeline Lynn, 7 for Ashley Stowe, 9 for Severa Moser, 2 for Reese Willis, and 2 for Josephine Ewing. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking with Oriole JV coach Dan Mescher momentarily here. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors down the line. And I believe, Coach, yes, here comes Coach Mescher right now. We'll give him the headset, chat with him about his team's big win tonight over the Grant Tigers. Coach, congratulations. Nice win over the Grant Tigers tonight. A lot of orange out there.
There was. You know, we have had probably the 2 hardest weeks of practices we've had all season. And they dedicated themselves. They said they want to be the best they could be, and we pushed them to the max in practice. And I know that you have to get used to that. You have to get used to you thinking you're working hard, but you're really not. We have to keep pushing them to work a little bit harder, and that's what we've done. And it paid off tonight. We looked really good.
I'll tell you what, Coach. I think it wasn't a bad quarter at all. Your team outscored Grant 13-10 in that first quarter. Things started out a little slow. Then you could just see the momentum picking up, their confidence picking up. They outscored Grant 20-6 in that second quarter. Had a 33-16 lead, and had 17 points in the third quarter. This is probably your highest scoring game of the season, isn't it?
By far.
Yeah.
We've been struggling scoring 30 points a game. And we have been working on how can we score buckets in transition? How can we pick up the pace a little bit? We've got a lot of very athletic girls that can finish at the rim. And so we picked up the pace tonight, and it was nice. The first 4 minutes of the ball game, we stayed calm and composed. We were, Katie and I were not really happy with the play that we had. But we just, once we turned it on, we got it going. And, we also know what it's like when you don't have a school day today. The girls,
exactly.
A couple girls, I said, hey, what time did you get up this morning? Oh, midday, 11:30, 1 o'clock. And when you're out of that routine, sometimes it's hard to get going. But once we did, I'll tell you what, that second quarter was just lights out.
We've seen that for years, Coach Mesher. I've talked with Coach Gunsel about it, whether it's football. I've talked to Coach Shank and Coach Stowe about it, whether it's boys or girls basketball. I've talked with the JV coaches. When there are days when we have a game scheduled and there's no school and kids get out of their usual routines, it can be tough.
It is. It's just like anybody, when in your own work, when you got a couple extra days off getting back, it takes a little while to get back in sync. But I was just proud of how the girls responded. We watched film. They're very good man-to-man. And so they had to play man-to-man defense against us, and we just shredded that tonight. We forced them to do something that they don't do, which is play zone. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that girls were unselfish. We made the extra pass. And we had a lot of great scoring tonight.
A lot of turnovers your team forced tonight, a lot of transition points. You look at your scoring tonight. Madeline Kenyon led the way with 14. Jalen Laird had a really nice game with 12. Madeline Lynn had 10. And then you had Severa Moser just finishing outside the double figures total with 9.
Yeah. You can't ask for more than what they've given us this last couple weeks in practice. They've all worked so hard, and we've just been waiting for it to click. One night, just for it to click so they could see how hard work in practice pays off. And on film, I'll tell you, they looked really good. The guard looked really good. She's been scoring a lot. They've been winning games, and so we thought we were going to be really in for a tough game, and we had to execute, and we did that. So I'm pleased with everybody's play. They're working hard, and hopefully that's turning the corner for us, on what we need to be able to do to be successful.
Well, congratulations, Coach, to you and your team, and we look forward to covering your next game, and that'll be next week. And that will be on the 24th. We'll be with you at Fremont against the Packers.
That one, we lost a tough one here. We were up most of the game. The last 3-4 minutes, they kind of took the lead. So that one is hopefully payback time. We know Fremont's, I think, leading the league right now, so we're going to have to go into their place, and it will be a great matchup for us.
And it's a beautiful facility down there as well, too.
Yeah, I love that facility. And like I said, we put that one on the calendar right from the get-go after we lost that one. Said, hey, we'll have a chance going back.
Well, enjoy this one, Coach. I know you'll be down there helping out Coach Warren Stowe. This should be quite a ball game tonight. This is a varsity Grant Tigers team against our Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, should be a great game.
Thanks for coming up.
Thanks, Scoop.
You're welcome. Coach Dan Mesher, his girls winning tonight by the score of 58-30. And that's going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show. We'll be back at you shortly with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show for the varsity game. Stay tuned, those fans.
Ludington High School Sports is on the air on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the House of Flavors Manufacturing, Pierre Marquette Builders, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Indian Summer, Lundquist Furniture, as well as McGee Insurance, Ludington Paint and Glass, Crown and Cork Restaurants, Benedict's Auto Center, as well as Ludington Chiropractic and Urca Auto Center. Now, let's go to the court and the broadcast booth with Todd Scoop Hansen on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to Hawley Gymnasium, Oriole basketball fan. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Evan McKinley. He'll be doing color commentary. Also, Braden Kronliner, OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Habman, our Oriole Sports Network camerawoman. How's it going, Evan?
Hey, it's good to be back, Scoop. And coming off a long weekend, go back to school tomorrow, so I had to enjoy it. Start the week off with some girls basketball in Hawley Gym.
No doubt about it. A Monday night here at Hawley, and we were here Saturday. We don't get a lot of Saturday games. The boys played here Saturday. What an environment. A great game against the Petoskey Northmen to push the record to 11-0 at exactly the halfway point of the season. 22 regular season games now. So the girls come into this game tonight, our varsity girls, at 8-3. I'm not sure on the record of Grant, but I know they're having a very good season as well. Coach Warren Stowe was telling me. So it should be a really good ball game here tonight, the Grant Tigers and the Ludington Orioles. JV game tonight, Ludington wins by the score of 58-30. We want to thank our exclusive starting lineup. We'll get to them. We want to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, and proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe about tonight's game. We're going to step aside and listen to that right now. When we return, more of the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show, including the PM Builders starting lineup. Stay tuned. Welcome, Ludington Oriole girls basketball fans, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and Coach Stowe, your girls back at it tonight at Hawley Gym. A little bit of concern, though, because it was an off day today.
Yeah.
So we know, we've talked about this several times. I've also talked with Coach Shank about this. On days when the girls or the boys are not in their regular routine, it presents somewhat of a problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's been that way for as long as I can remember being in coaching. But, I've got a pretty disciplined group. They had breakfast this morning together. We have shoot around, and then I'm just trying to let them know if they're going to go home and go to bed, they can't be sleeping until 4 or 5 o'clock. They got to get up and get their bodies moving. So they're pretty locked in today at the shoot around. They had a good breakfast, I think, so I think we'll be ready to go.
What can you tell the watchers and listeners out there about the Grant Tigers?
Yeah, really good basketball team. Skilled at a lot of the positions. They play 5-out basketball, pass cut, and just kind of, not a whole lot of sets. So that puts a lot of strain on you, whether we're man or in our ball press, because a lot of our closeouts are going to be longer because we got 5 girls out on the perimeter. So that puts a lot of strain as a defense. You can't be walking around, otherwise you will be exposed very, very quickly. And then they've got a player too, number 5. I don't know her name, but she's a great player. She's tall. She's super strong. There's clips of her getting an offensive rebound and dribbling the ball the full length of the court to shoot a wide open layup, just blowing by Morley Stanwood players, and that's a really good basketball program. So people will see a really great basketball player tonight.
Hard to believe we're at the halfway point of the season. Your girls are 8-3. They're perfect in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. I believe 5-0.
6.
Oh, I can't believe I missed out on 6-0. And is the team where you want it at this time of the year? And has the team met your expectations? We're at the halfway point.
Well, yes, they're where I need them to be, and they've met my expectations. It's it's just a progress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's constantly, every day is something that you're working on to get better. You're learning new things about the groups you have. So that's a really hard question. You know, I don't come into seasons with hard set goals because it's so fluid. You know, you have a new mix of girls, but I think one thing that is consistent about this group, and luckily with a lot of Ludington basketball players, is that they're hard workers and they're willing to put the time in. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of those girls in that huddle before and after practice understand that, you know, it all starts with the work. You know, if you're coming to practice every day with a good attitude and trying to get better and putting the work in, the sky is the limit. So to that end, yeah, I'm happy. You know, they had a good shoot around today. You know, that's on the forefront of my mind, and that's the mentality you have to be successful.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of the Oriole fans do know this about you, but this is your third season.
Yeah.
Third season here. And I was looking the other day, I was counting up your, going over the cumulative record, and I said, wow. I said, okay. So as of tonight's game, your coaching record at Ludington is 48-18. That's pretty darn impressive.
Well, thank you. I don't, you know, that's stuff that you do, and I don't think about that stuff ever, but that's a result of the girls that I have. You know, I've had in my 3 years here 3 amazing groups of all those attributes we just talked about: hardworking, disciplined, as well as really skilled and athletic. So I'm very little to do with that. It's a lot of the girls that you're standing on the shoulders of giants. As silly as that sounds, it really is the truth.
You can tell he's a Coach Thad Shank disciple, folks, because Coach Shank is just exactly the same way. And did I mention he has coached Ludington to a couple of district championships, a regional championship, and an appearance in the state Final Four at the Breslin. So we're lucky to have you. We're blessed to have you. Blessed to have Coach Shank, and our basketball program is in good hands for years to come.
Yeah, well, it's like a pinch me moment. I mean, it's just feel lucky to be here and lucky to work with these girls, and I'm excited to get in the gym tonight and try to get another victory against Grant.
And your starting lineup?
I'll get it to you before the game. Sorry, I have not thought about that. So,
not a problem, Coach. We'll get that from you before the game. Good luck to you and the O's, and we'll talk to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Thanks a lot. Go O's.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. We're about 2 minutes away from the tip here, the Ludington Orioles and the Grant Tigers. And again, we want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. That's Pure Marquette Builders. Student section tonight, the theme, it's a pink out. Pink out tonight. You know, I love the different ideas, the creativity the student section brings each and every game. You know, when I was in school, it was just, what was the student section over there? We didn't really come up with themes. We just supported our team. But I love the fact what the student section does, and they're sporting the pink tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they do a pretty good job of it, and it makes it fun. I mean, not that long ago, I was in the same boat, and, you know, you look forward to coming and watching, you know, whoever was playing, whether it was football, basketball, volleyball, I mean.
Exactly. Then you usually have that one person who's the leader that gets out there and gets everybody going, you know. So we're about, like I said, a couple minutes away from the tip-off. Ludington and Grant. When we do come back out of this break here, we will give you the PM Builders starting lineup. So at this time, we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Again, a big thank you to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Grant Tigers, coached by Josh Delameter. Starting at the guards, number 3, Josie Ploon. She is a sophomore. Also number 4, JC Hance, a senior. Number 5, Julie Ashbaugh, a junior. Forwards are number 15, Michaela Zerlot, a senior. And number 24, Madison Thompson, a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe. By the way, the Grant coach is Josh Delameter. All right. For the Ludington Orioles, starting at the guards, number 10, Annie Klein, a 5'7" senior. Also number 23, Emma McKinley, a 5'9" junior. And number 25, Carly Mesher, a 5'3" junior. Forwards of number 40, Jordan Anderson, a 6'2" sophomore. And number 44, Keelan Laird, a 6'3" senior. Orioles coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Dan Mesher. Ludington 8-3 on the season, and 6-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight will be Riley Stone. I talked to her earlier today, Emma. Evan. Jeez.
It's all good,
smack me. I wasn't calling you your sister there. I did say Emma, but I did talk to Riley Stone earlier today, and boy, you really feel for that young lady with the injury, and it's you'll hear it in her voice. Everybody will hear that in her voice when you hear the interview at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't want that for anyone. You only get 4 years in high school, and, you know, to spend probably 2 years, I mean, she's going to be out with that knee, so.
She is the equivalent on the female side as to what Trey Forfinski is on the boys' side. Look at, so Ludington jumping at center. The jump is controlled by Keelan Laird. Ludington in their white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. And they'll go right inside, shot up by Jordan Anderson, no good. Grant in black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals. I really like these Grant jerseys. It's old school.
I mean, that orange really pops on the black, too.
Yeah, it does.
Ludington ran a good opening possession. We just didn't get the layup to fall.
And now Grant tosses the ball out of bounds, so the Orioles will get the ball right back. And you're right, Evan. Ludington did run a first good opening possession. Had a really good look. Nice job by Annie Klein there. Splits the defenders. Tried to get the ball there to Carly Mesher. Grant will get it right back, though, and here come the Tigers in a hurry. The shot put up and blocked out of bounds right there. Taking that shot was Julie Ashbaugh. It goes out of bounds, and it will remain with the Grant Tigers.
Yeah, that was great transition defense by Annie to get back there and block that shot.
Ball will be triggered in by Madison Thompson. She'll get the ball in now to Josie Ploon. Madison Thompson. 7:10 to go in the opening quarter. No score yet. The Ludington Orioles and the Grant Tigers. And an over and back violation right there. Good job by Emma McKinley.
Yeah, Grant's playing a 5-out, dribble drive offense, and Ludington's going to have to play really good man-to-man if that's what they're going to stay in the whole game. You got to keep your girl in front of you the entire time.
Emma McKinley, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Anderson, her shot, no good. Orioles have had a couple good looks, Evan, just haven't got the basketball to fall yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've struggled with that a little bit all year. Getting that ball to fall around the rim. But maybe just a little bit of nerves to start off the game, and hopefully we can turn it around.
Three-point attempt put up there by Grant, which was a brick. They got the ball right back, however, couldn't get the ball to go, and here come the Orioles. Emma McKinley with it. McKinley now gives it up to Jordan Anderson. They'll work it inside to Laird. Shot up and in. The Orioles on the scoreboard first. Keelan Laird getting the basket. Good ball movement there by the Orioles.
Yeah, that was great ball movement. Emma didn't force the pass down to Keelan. She threw it to Jordan, and Jordan made the post entry. I mean, it's exactly how Coach Stowe would want them to, execute the offense there.
Josie Ploon with it there. There's a shot from the baseline up by Grant. No good. That shot was put up by Ploon. And here come the Orioles. McKinley, she'll give it up now to Carly Mesher. Mesher. Klein, three-pointer, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Grant basketball. I'll tell you what, Evan, in the JV game tonight, there was a pass from Jalen Laird to one of her teammates that Keelan would have been envious of. I mean, it was a beautiful pass, and I said, she's been really paying a lot of attention to her big sister.
Yeah, that's Jaybird for you.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ludington up 2-0, 5:43 to go in the opening quarter. Grant with the basketball. Julie Ashbaugh has it into the corner, shot up way off the mark there by Michaela Zerlot. But Grant got the ball right back there and getting the basket. Number 11, Alexa Obanoff, who's just checked into the game. There's a shot put up by Mesher, no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, the hardest part in man-to-man is, when you're helping over, a shot that's on the other side. I mean, when the shot goes up, you got to find that girl that you're guarding and box out. Down on that defensive end, we failed to do that last time.
Mesher's first free throw is good. Yeah, I'm talking about it with you, Evan, about that pass right there from Jalen Laird. Just brought back flashbacks of Keelan and Ryan last year. And their good connection on that. Carly's second free throw also good. Carly Mesher gets 2 free throws, and the Orioles up 4-2 with 5:17 to go in this opening quarter.
Ludington's in their buzz defense right now.
Coach Hank's been educating me on the buzz defense last time we worked a game together. I don't know how much of it I've retained. All right, Ludington hustling for the ball right there. Carly Mesher, just who you would expect. Jump ball, possession arrow to Grant. 4:57 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 4, Grant 2. Tuesday night basketball from Hawley Gym.
Monday night,
I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself now. My goodness. Good thing I've got you and Braden here to keep me in line. Monday night basketball, yes. Grant with the basketball. Nice interception there by Jordan Anderson. She read that like NFL defensive back right there.
Yeah, that was perfect by Jordan. I mean, just read the offensive player's eyes, and, that's kind of what this defense is about. I mean, you're just, trying to get in passing lanes, and Jordan did a great job there.
I love the way Emma was looking down. She was trying, nice pass there. Keelan with a beautiful pass there to Jordan Anderson. The Orioles got to hit those, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, you would like them to. Obviously, you're not going to make every single one. But, obviously Jordan's probably thinking to herself, yeah, I probably should have made that one.
But you looked at it. I love the way that Emma McKinley was looking down low there, trying to get that ball down low. The Orioles got not too many teams are going to play where the other team has a height advantage on them. When you got a couple gals that are over 6 feet tall, not just 6 feet, they're 6'2", 6'3", you're going to try to take advantage of that. So
yeah, you definitely got to take advantage of the size that we have, because not very many teams are going to have this size.
Into the Oriole lineup, number 20, and that is Eliana Jerusalem, a 5'9" sophomore. Also in number 35, Olivia Lynn. She's a 5'11" senior. And let's see here. I think those two are the new additions out there. Ludington with the basketball right now. And I believe Grant had a couple of players. Let's see, Madison. Nope, okay. Number 2 is checked into the game for Grant. That's Emma Thompson. She is a sophomore. Not to be confused with the Academy Award-winning actress, Emma Thompson. I was talking with their head coach down there when I was getting the starting lineups, and I brought that up, and he got a good laugh out of it. 350.
You're pretty good at getting a laugh out of someone's scoop.
Yeah. I try. All right, 3:46 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 4, Grant 2. Here's a steal. Jerusalem on the steal. Oh, and she's going to be called for the travel. Her momentum took her a little too far there in the paint.
Yeah, she just got going a little bit too quick and wasn't able to hold that pivot foot. But you got to love that defense down there. I mean, Emma's having quick hands and
Foul will be called on Annie Klein right there. She was trying to hold her ground, Evan.
Yeah, that's a tough foul. I thought that she beat the offensive player to the spot. Obviously, the ref didn't think so.
One of those days, I talked about it with Orioles JV girls coach Dan Mesher, and also I talked about it with head coach Warren Stowe before the game about, when you have a day when there's no school and you get out of your routine. You experienced that a few times.
Coach Shank always made sure that we were up and early. I mean, he was texting us, making sure we were up out of bed. He didn't want us sleeping in all day. And then, of course, you have a shoot-around, get the body moving a little bit, but then you have time in the afternoon.
Orioles with the basket there by Olivia Lynn, and they have a 6-2 lead now with 3:08 to go in this opening quarter. On the court for Ludington, number 30, Hannah Glanville, 5'8" junior. Also checking in and seeing her first action of the game, number 15, Jenna Skiba, a 5'9" sophomore. Reese Gregg has checked into the Grant lineup. She's a sophomore. And there's another Oriole steal.
Yeah, great hands by Eliana and Carly in that trap.
Glanville, she'll give it now to Lynn. Lynn, I think she intended that pass for Skiba, but it ends up with Mesher. She'll take the shot. That's going to be short. Skiba saves it. But unfortunately, she saved it right to J.C. Hance for Grant. Now the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Ludington basketball. Hasn't been much real good, good flow so far in this first quarter.
No, there hasn't been great flow. I think we've taken our opportunities and made the most out of them so far. I think we've missed a couple of layups that we probably wish that we could have back.
Nice pass right there. Good pass from Carly Mesher. Unfortunately, Olivia Lynn was a little too far under the basket when she put it up there, Evan.
Yeah, she caught the ball. I mean, she was back almost behind the backboard.
Boy, Grant's shooting they have been very, very cold in this first quarter. And just as I say that, they get a basket.
Yeah, they're not afraid to shoot the outside shot either, so we got to be ready because, I'm guessing they can probably make those shots. They just, haven't hit them yet.
Scoring for Grant, number 10, Danica Gee. And Ludington now has a 2-point lead, 6-4. There's a turnover with 1:45 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 6, Grant 4.
Yeah, Carly just got a little excited with that pass. Probably one that she shouldn't have made, trying to throw over top of the defense.
Baseline runner there by Reese Gregg is no good, and Mesher came up with it for the Orioles. Back into the Grant lineup, number 5, Julie Ashbaugh. And number 15, Michaela Zerlot. Ludington basketball, 1:30 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington leads 6-4. Ball will be triggered in by Jenna Skiba, and she'll get it in now to Carly Mesher. Mesher, Hannah Glanville. Glanville a little too high on that pass right there. They had it open for a second right there. Grant closed on it quickly, but the pass was too high intended there for Olivia Lynn.
Yeah, it's the right idea, but Grant is playing some really good help defense right now. They're bringing that extra girl from the other side over because they know how great our bigs are down low.
1:11 to go, opening quarter. Orioles with that 2-point lead, 6-4. Timeout as Coach Josh Delameter wants and gets a timeout. It is going to be a full timeout, and we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. We have 104 left in this opening quarter. Ludington 6, Grant 4. Grant basketball. Both teams very low shooting percentages in this first quarter.
Yeah, on the offensive end tonight, it's been pretty slow for both teams, really.
Give credit to the defenses, though, too. A little bit, at least.
I think we've had our opportunities to make shots. We just, like we've had all year. I mean, we struggle to get that ball in the basket. The offense looks good tonight, but I mean, it's just about getting that ball to fall.
Finishing, as you said.
Finishing,
you said, Evan. Yep. All right, there's a turnover there. Ludington, well, a jump ball, actually, in possession arrow to the Orioles. Emma McKinley will trigger it into Carly Mesher. You got Mesher out there, McKinley, Klein, and now Mesher's pass is deflected. Ludington caught a break right there. They'll retain possession. You got Lynn out there right now with Skiba, Klein, McKinley, and Mesher. 43 seconds to go, opening quarter. McKinley will trigger the ball into Annie Klein. Klein on the dribble drive. Klein still with the ball now, and her pass, Skiba, nice job to save that, to Lynn.
Yeah, Skiba does a great job of running down those passes. Even, missed shots. I mean, they're going out of bounds. She's jumping and saving them.
20, nice pass. Beautiful. There we go. They finished on that one. Beautiful pass from Carly Mesher. Jenna Skiba gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great screen and roll right there by Carly and Jenna. Carly got off the ball screen, forced the defender to help, and Jenna had a wide open layup.
There's a shot put up, no good. I don't know, Grant. You're a player. I don't know if they were listening to the student section or not, but the student section was running the countdown, and they were like 6 seconds off what the clock said, and the shot was put up. And at the end of one, from Holly Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 8, the Grant Tigers 4, back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Ludington 8, Grant 4. We're through one quarter of play, Evan, and Grant will have the basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. You see Joe Washington's here tonight from the local sports journal, and our sports section was just serenading him. Our sports section, our student section. It's Monday. I am off a little bit today. Our student section was just serenading him. He was over there taking some photos, which I'm sure will be up online later tonight. So, all right, here we go.
Yeah, Joe does a good job with the photography for local sports journal.
Great photographer. Some of his photos are absolutely incredible. Also, he's done some nice interviews, too, that you see up on the local sports journal. All right, Ludington playing some tough defense. A little bit too tough right there as the foul is called on Jordan Anderson. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Jordan Anderson, Emma McKinley, Keelan Laird, Annie Klein, and Carly Mesher. Mesher, she almost had herself a steal right there, almost. 20 seconds into the second quarter here. The Orioles up 8-4. definite height advantage for our Orioles tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be tough trying to throw the ball in over top of Jordan with her outstretched arms.
Three-pointer off the mark there. That shot was put up by Julie Ashbaugh, and here comes Annie Klein for the Orioles. Klein, she'll give it now to McKinley. Emma McKinley with it now, and deflected right there. That ball was deflected by Reese Gregg, who's in the game for Grant, trying to get that ball down low there to Jordan Anderson.
Yeah, I'd like to see one more pass from Emma up to the top of the key, and then that pass is going to be wide open down to the post every single time. With all that help that they're bringing over, once they swing that ball up top, I mean, it's an easy pass down low.
Three-point attempt there by Annie Klein, just off the mark. And here comes the Grant Tigers. 7:08 to go in the opening half. Julie Ashbaugh with the ball. She'll give it now to J.C. Hance. And now a foul will be called on Annie Klein. Checking into the Grant lineup will be number 11, Alexa Obanoff. Number 15, Michaela Zerlot. Number 2, Emma Thompson. And number 3, Josie Plune. Triggering the ball, it'll be Julie Ashbaugh for the Grant Tigers. 8-4, 7:01 to go in the second quarter. Girls varsity basketball action from Hawley Gym. Here's a pass in to Alexa Obanoff. Obanoff now will give it to Emma Thompson. Thompson, ball deflected, and Keelan Laird comes away with it for the Orioles. Laird bringing it up on the left-handed dribble. Now she'll give it to Klein to McKinley. Emma McKinley with it now over to Keelan Laird. Nice pass down low to Anderson. Oh, she left it short, and now she's going to draw the foul. That had to have been a frustration foul there, Evan.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's missed a couple easy ones that I'm sure she thinks that she should probably make. But, I mean, she's got a girl on her hip down there every time. So, I mean, they're contested shots that she's taking.
Yep.
So, I mean, you don't want to say that she should make them every time, but those are ones that you expect to make.
All right, Grant with the basketball. The Orioles have that 4-point lead. 6:30 to go in the opening half. Plune with it. Plune will give it now to Zerlot. And now with it is Ashbaugh. Shot put up, no good. Rebound up and in.
I actually think that was a pass that she threw and it hit the rim.
I think you're exactly right, Evan. Alexa Obanoff gets the basket. Ludington has a 2-point lead, 8-6. Carly Mesher with the ball. Now to Emma McKinley. McKinley will give it now to Keelan Laird. Top of the key now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to Anderson to Mesher. They'll work it inside. Keelan in the paint. Keelan now. Jerusalem open for three. No good. Rebound to the Grant Tigers, and coming away with it, Julie Ashbaugh. Ahead, shot is up and in and out, no good. That shot was put up by Zerlot. And now it'll be Ludington Oriole basketball as Olivia Lynn's going to check into the lineup.
Yeah, great job by Keelan down here on the offensive end. She demanded that ball, had a girl smaller than her on her, and they double-teamed her. I mean, they know that she's going to Ferris next year. She kicked it out to Eliana for the wide-open three. We didn't make it, but
it was a good look.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get good looks like that,
here we go.
Eventually they're going to fall.
There we go. That's Ludington working the ball nicely right there. Olivia Lynn got it to her teammate Keelan Laird. Keelan didn't get the bucket, but she gets hacked, and she's going to shoot two.
Yeah, Keelan needs to knock both these down, and hopefully we can open up this game a little bit.
5:20 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up 8-6. Ludington was up 8-4 at the end of the first quarter. Keelan Laird's first free throw, good. She's got 3 points in this opening half. Orioles up 9-6. Second attempt, also good. Got a nice stroke there from the free throw line. Keelan puts it up there and got the front of the rim that one, but you just tell the way it went. The rotation settles down, and whoa! We're going to have a foul called right there. The Grant player there, that was number 5, Julie Ashbaugh. Give her some credit there. She tried to go right through both Olivia Lynn and Keelan Laird right there.
Yeah, Keelan set up for the charge even.
And she drew the foul on Keelan. Or Keelan's called for the foul, I should say.
Yeah, it looked like she might have even been set, too. But, I mean, like we said earlier in the year, I mean, those are tough calls. I mean, they can go either way. It just depends on what the official sees from his angle.
I think the majority of officials you talk to, at least that I've talked with, guys like Kirk Antikyr and other officials I've known, and even at any level, NBA, college, or high school, will tell you the toughest call to make is it blocking or is it charging? 5:06 to go in the opening half. Ludington 10, Grant 6. Julie Ashbaugh on the dribble drive. Ball ends up with Reese Gregg. Here's a three-pointer up, no good. Long rebound, however, to Madison Thompson. Thompson still with it now. She'll dribble back out. She's being guarded there by Emma McKinley. Thompson. Shot is up, no good. That was Carly Mesher who hit the deck right there. Quickly back up. Grant still with the basketball. Shot partially blocked there by Jerusalem. Great defense by the Orioles.
Yeah, Ludington's having some struggles getting some defensive rebounds right now. But, I mean, with, Grant spreading the court out, and it's tough to find a girl and box out and get a rebound there.
Carly Mesher with the basketball.
Be interesting to see how long they stay in this man-to-man if Grant's just going to run 5 out.
McKinley, she'll get it there to Laird. Her shot no good. Laird rebound. Too hard, though, on the putback, and Grant has it. Ludington is up 10-6. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. Julie Ashbaugh with it, and she'll get it down. A shot no good there by Reese Gregg. And, we're missing some point-blank shots, but so are they.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, keeping this game at a lower-scoring game. But, I mean, I think both teams could probably be at about 20 points right now if they finished around the rim.
Hannah Glanville checks into the Oriole lineup. She wears number 30. You got Glanville out there now with Jerusalem Mesher, Olivia Lynn, and Keelan Laird. For Grant, you have J.C. Hantz. You also have Josie Ploon. There's a nice pass. And there's a bucket. Beautiful assist there. Olivia Lynn getting the basket. Keelan Laird.
Yeah, that's great ball movement to break the opponent's full court press. I mean, if you can do that a couple times in a row, they're going to have to get out of that full court press.
You look out there, the body language for both teams. A lot of these players, I don't know if Grant had school today or not, but a lot of them, you can tell they're pretty winded.
Yeah, coming off a weekend.
On the court again for, look at the defense by the Orioles there. That's J.C. Hantz with the ball. Double dribble violation. So Grant has Ploon out there, Hantz. Also number 14, that's Reese Gregg. They have 24 out there, Madison Thompson. And number 10, I believe, that's Danica Gee. Carly Mesher with it. Mesher will give the ball up now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to the hoop, up and, no good. Deflected, and J.C. Ploon has it now for Grant, and she's going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on Olivia Lynn as Annie Klein and also Jenna Skiba check into the Oriole lineup. 3:12 to go in this opening half. Ludington up 12-6. Very low-scoring first half.
I think you can give credit to both defenses, too. I mean, they're playing full court press right now. I mean, switching man-to-man. Grant's, straight up man-to-man.
Look at that defense. The Orioles with their zone defense right there. Was that the buzz?
I believe that was the buzz.
Hey, Coach Stank's going to be proud of me. That was the buzz there, and the Orioles forced a turnover. All right, 3:03 to go in the opening half. Orioles up by 6. Annie Klein with the basketball. Klein, and now she will be fouled right there. And it will be called on Josie Ploon. Skiba. Yeah, Oh, 5-second violation. Coach Warren Stowe just got the timeout before they were hit with a 5-second violation. We got to give some love here to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. You can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And also Crown and Cork. The team at Crown and Cork, they are closed for the year, opening to serve you again in April. We appreciate the support you have shown us these past 2 years and look forward to having you dine with us again soon. Good luck, O's. You ate at Crown and Cork yet?
I have not been down there, no.
Good food down there. Yep.
I think Coach Shank does some bartending down there too.
He does do some work down there. Yes. Okay, Ludington with the ball. They'll get it into Skiba. Well, that was heavily congested right there, Evan.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit to Grant, who's playing great help defense right now, just because they know how important our bigs are to our offense.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, one more swing to the top of that key is going to bring that help over, and then the big will be wide open.
Here's a steal by the Orioles. Annie Klein, shot good! Annie Klein with the steal. She took it not all 94 feet, but I'd say about 87 feet, 87 and a half feet right there on the steal. She got the basket. Ludington up 14-6.
Yeah, that's great defense to offense, and that's kind of what we want for Ludington playing this tough defense here. Is you want steals and easy baskets on the other end.
Ludington playing some tough defense right now. Grant, there's a shot blocked by Olivia Lynn. And now we're going to have a foul called, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, Liv did a great job there blocking the shot. She thought that she was going to take it all the way. Not Liv. I mean, I don't want to say Liv's not a great ball handler, but she's not the point guard. She did a great job. She took 2 dribbles, and she's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be dribbling up the court. So she came to a jump stop and got fouled.
And got the foul. Ludington up 14-6. They have the ball. Carly Mesher with it. Mesher will give it to Keelan Laird. There's a pass to Skiba. She saves it. McKinley for 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Skiba with it. Now it's good hard work on the glass right there. And Skiba, I believe she was down there fighting with Glanville down there, and she draws the foul.
Yeah, I think Jenna might have took out her own teammate there, but, I mean, when you're aggressive going for that ball.
Jenna Skiba at the line, and she will be shooting 2. First shot, no good. 1:33 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up 14-6. Back into the Tigers lineup, number 5, Julie Ashbaugh. Jenna Skiba, second attempt. Up and good. Jenna Skiba gets 1 of 2. She's got 3 points in this first half. Orioles lead 15-6. And quietly, Evan, they have built a 9-point lead.
Yeah, and this is what you want. We're finally making some shots, and we're getting easy opportunities. Forcing turnovers on defense and making the most of the opportunities on the offensive end.
Orioles had a steal there for just a second or so, but Grant got the ball right back. Then Ludington got back in a hurry and did a good job on defense, preventing Grant from getting a good look at the basket. It is Grant basketball. 1:18 to go in the second quarter. Ludington leads 15-6 on the court for the Orioles. Jordan Anderson just checked in. You got Anderson in there with Jerusalem, Laird, McKinley, and Mesher. The only way, there's a steal. Jerusalem had it. Now Grant gets it right back. And, boy, it's like a hot potato there. Turnaround up, no good there by Ashbaugh. Ball out of bounds would be Oriole basketball. Wow.
Yeah, Cully did a great job there with her hands. Had her hands up on the shot. And then I believe Grant was going to come down with the rebound, and Carly knocked it out of her hand.
For being a 15-6 game, Evan, I'll tell you what, you blink, you're going to miss something in this game. You wouldn't think, there's a lot going on out there besides baskets aren't being the premium right now. We're not seeing a lot of offense, but I'll tell you what, a lot of everything else going on.
Yeah, I mean, Ludington defense, this year has been great all season. Yeah.
There's a case there. Jordan Anderson taking a shot, missing it. Grant had it. for a moment. Then there was a steal by Jerusalem. Now Ludington takes another shot, and there's a miss there, and here comes the Grant Tigers. 25 seconds to go in the opening half. Turnaround. Nice block there by Keelan Laird. Ludington leads 15-6. 21 seconds to go in the opening half. The Orioles were up 8-4 at the end of the first quarter. For these Orioles, just to permit Grant only 6 points. Oh, now make it 8 points. The basket's up and in there by Julie Ashbaugh. She gets the basket and she's fouled, and she'll try to complete the three-point play. 5, Coach Stowe was telling me earlier when I did my interview with him, pregame interview, he said number 5 she's their best player, and that's her first points of the game right there. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Laird. She'll outlet it. She's got McKinley on the fly. McKinley shot. Good!
Great outlet by Keelan. Emma was cheating up the court, but Grant had nobody back. A good heads-up play by Keelan to get that ball down the court to Emma.
Keelan showing the strength in her arm right there with that assist. There's a shot up, and
the student section
short.
got her again.
And there's the buzzer. The student section has done it in the first and the second quarter. And your score at the half here, Ludington 17, Grant 8. Back in 2 minutes here on 102.7 WMOM as well as the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Braden Kronline, and Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network, in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM Radio. Ludington leads the Grant Tigers 17-8. Girls varsity basketball action. The JV game tonight, Ludington wins by the score of 58-30. We'll have all the stats up later this evening on the Oriole Sports Network page. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow, and that'll be boys JV and varsity basketball action here at Hawley Gymnasium as the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals come to town. It'll be a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. I believe Gertzy's going to be back with me tomorrow doing the color commentary. We will have Braden Kronline as our technical engineer tomorrow. Julia Havman will be our camerawoman, Boy, oh boy, I tell you, I'm just go ahead and smack me, Evan.
It's a rough Monday, Scoop.
It is a rough Monday tonight. But what I wanted to mention next was that our halftime show is being brought to you folks out there by Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And also a shout out to Indian Summer. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington outscored Grant 9-4 in that second quarter after outscoring them 8-4 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring in the first half for Grant, 2 points for Julie Ashbaugh, 4 for Alexa Obanoff, and 2 for Danica Gee. For the Ludington Orioles, 2 for Annie Klein, 3 for Jenna Skiba, 2 for Emma McKinley, 2 for Carly Mesher, 2 for Olivia Lynn, and 6 for Keelan Laird. At this time, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview that I did recently with Ludington Oriole Riley Stone. When we return, more of the Safe Harbor halftime show right here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans. Welcome, Ludington Oriole basketball fans, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game during our Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Our player is Riley Stone. Riley is a junior. She wears jersey number 2, and she plays the guard position. Now, Riley, right now, unfortunately, you've suffered an injury. You were injured coming into the season, and you were able to get in only just a couple of games, and then, unfortunately, we had a re-injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I got to play 2 games. I got to play in the Scottville game a few minutes, and then a lot of minutes in the Reed City game.
No, that's obviously awfully frustrating for you. Can you expand on that a bit?
Yeah, it's just been a long haul, and it's another long haul in front of me, but I have a lot of people helping me. Yeah. My physical therapist, Zach, he's a good guy, and I know that this next year will be just as good as this past year I had with him.
Totally understand. I can hear it in your voice, Riley, and I empathize with you. I feel so terrible for what's happened. And you mentioned Zach. Zach's a great guy. He was my physical therapist as well. And this here, I know I've talked with you. I'm sure Coach Stowe has talked to you a lot about this. Very, very tough break, but it's only going to make you stronger. I know that's, pretty much lip service. Seems like lip service, easy to say right now, but it's just a really tough time for you. How are your teammates supporting you?
Yeah, they're just good people, and they take my advice, and they know that all I can do is give them advice, so they're really good about listening to me and, giving me good eye contact and doing what I say, and they know that that's the best way to help me.
Well, you're there supporting on your team right on the bench, and they know that you are with them, no doubt about that. What is the one thing that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player and playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I like that we always have fun at practice. I know at their schools they don't really like their coach, but they have to play for him, but everyone likes Mr. Stowe, and we always have a good time.
And how are you and your teammates liking the West Michigan Conference?
Oh, it's so much better. We really do like our old conference, and it was WMC, but now the WMC isn't as good as they used to be. We have really just moved up in the world, and I think that having the Whitehall and the Montague and all these good schools, we get to play a little bit better, a little bit more often.
Let's put a smile on your face here. Let's talk about the great memories of last season and going to the Breslin Center and how the community rallied and got behind you and your teammates.
Oh, yeah, it's so fun to look back at all the memories that we have, all on my camera roll, and talking to Abby Banstra. She was just in here yesterday with us. And, we always look back and we use Abby and Ryan and Jocelyn as examples to try to create our team and have people be more like them.
And I know a few weeks back, I think it's been a month now, you and Coach Stowe and the rest of your teammates all went down and watched Ryan play against Abby.
Yeah, that was super fun. Ryan had a great game there, and we had so much fun talking to both of them after the game.
Neat. Very, very neat. Riley, I wanted to ask you your favorite teacher in class at Ludington High School?
I really like my mom's class, FST, and I know she'll be mad at me if I don't say it, but I also do really like it. It's my favorite class this year.
Okay. Speaking of mom, favorite food that mom makes for you and your family?
She makes a lot of different things, but right now my favorite is we make chicken or beef rice bowls or venison rice bowls because my dad, we always have too much in our freezer, so we got to clear it out.
I'm getting hungry just hearing that. Yeah, sounds like a very, very good and delicious meal there. Your role model or role models?
I spoke a little bit about Abby, and I would have said her last year, but it's a little different when she's on your team, but now that she's graduated, and seeing her play at the next level. She definitely is a big role model for me.
Okay. Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
I like raspberry sorbet.
Okay. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's game, Riley, that you'd like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
Yep, my grandparents up from Roger City.
All right, Roger City, I believe that's a home. I don't know if they've changed their school nickname or not. They used to be the Hurons.
Yep,
They still are?
they're
Okay.
Still are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Riley, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. And we wish you and your teammates all the best. Go O's, and you keep healing, and looking forward to seeing you back on that court next season.
Yep.
Go O's.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Again, a big thank you to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor, as well as Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Evan, you were listening to that interview with me that I conducted with Oriole Riley Stone earlier today. Your heart goes out to that young lady.
Yeah, I mean, you just feel bad for someone who's unable to play, a game that they love. Obviously, she's not going to be able to play soccer in the spring now either. Hopefully she's just able to get that repaired and come back stronger next year.
As we said earlier, she's kind of the equivalent, the girls' side, to what Trey Forfinski has been on the boys' side. Trey's played a lot more football than he has basketball because of injuries. Yeah.
The cool part about it was, she said her mom was her favorite teacher.
Yeah.
I got to experience Mrs. Stone too. So.
Yeah. And I like I said there when I asked her, I said, let's get a smile on your face, and asked, and told her to talk a bit about the memories from last year and going to the Breslin Center. She was a big part of that team last year that did go to the Breslin Center. You could hear it in her voice, and that's called passion right there. And that's one thing that coaches love to see is passion.
Yeah, now she's showing it on the bench. She's supporting her teammates still.
Here's a steal right off the bat, Evan, and a shot put up, and shot's no good there. There was a steal by J.C. Hance for Grant, but Ludington gets the ball back. And you were saying, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but we had that steal right off the bat.
No, Riley's still being a good teammate. Obviously, she could leave the team, go and have to try to rehab her knee once she gets surgery.
That was sweet. Beautiful pass there from Jordan Anderson to Keelan Laird, who gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the second half. Come out and, make a basket.
Continue on with your story. I hate to keep interrupting you here, but
I'll cut it off right now. It's just good to see Riley still here supporting her teammates.
Yep, down on the bench right there. She's had all the practices, and she can't play, but she's still a big part of this Ludington Oriole team. All right, Grant with the basketball, and now we're going to have a foul called on Ludington's. Is it going to be on Annie Klein? Yep, it's on Annie Klein. Ludington up 19-8. Annie, that's her third foul, so she'll take a seat on the bench. And coming in is Eliana Jeruzel to the Oriole lineup. Grant on the attack. They've done a nice job on Julie Ashbaugh so far. And she loses the ball out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. Ludington up 19-8. 7:14 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, I'm surprised they've stuck with this man-to-man defense so far. Granted, they're doing a pretty good job stopping them, but if they went to that zone, it'd be a little bit tough for her to be able to drive into the lane.
Good job there by Keelan Laird. She missed the first shot, but she got a rebound and put it back in. A nice job there. And it all started there with Carly Mesher getting the ball to Emma McKinley, who then found Keelan for the basket.
Yeah, it's a great way to break a full court press. Get the ball to the middle, and then you can throw a pass wherever you want.
Look at how the Orioles are doing. Shot blocked right there, and a foul will be called as Emma McKinley gets hacked.
Yeah, another great job of breaking that press. Hopefully pull Grant out of that press so that you can bring the ball up the court with no problem.
Ludington up 21-8. They've come out here with a good burst here to start the second half. Emma McKinley at the free throw line. First shot is in and out, no good.
Yeah, this is a great way to start the third quarter. Looks like they have a little bit more energy now. Maybe coach got them going in the locker room at halftime.
McKinley's second attempt. Up and good. Emma gets one of two. She's got 3 points in this game, and her Orioles lead 22-8 with 6:34 to go.
Coming back into your Buzz defense.
Oh yeah, and that ball right there. Ludington almost had themselves another steal.
Yeah, it looked like Emma was playing a little bit of soccer out there, tried to catch it with her foot.
You got Carly Mesher out there with Emma McKinley, that's Juliana.
Force another turnover.
Yep. Eliana Jerusalem. Also out there for the Orioles, number 40, Jordan Anderson, and number 44, Keelan Laird. There's a steal, and the shot is up and in by Grant's number 4, J.C. Hance. Her first points of the game. Ludington up 22-10, 6:17 to go now in this third quarter. Mesher, she'll get it there to McKinley. McKinley pass picked off there. J.C. Hance shot up and no good. Rebound up and no good. Second attempt, good. Getting the basket, number 5, Julie Ashbaugh. Lead's been cut to 12 now. Ludington up 22-12. There's another steal. Grant's got a 4-on-1 here. Shot up and no good. Rebound deflected. Fighting for it, Carly Mesher. Jump ball. I think that's what the official said down there. And with 5:46 to go in this third quarter, Ludington has a 22-12 lead. Possession arrow to the Orioles. On the court for Ludington, McKinley, Laird, Mesher, Jerusalem, and Olivia Lynn, who's just checked in.
Yeah, Ludington right now trying to break this press is going exactly how the defense wants them to. I mean, lobbing passes to the middle. It's just easy to pick off. Carly just needs a back dribble, bring in your press breaker, and then go from there. We're trying to beat it 1v1 right now, and they're just trapping us at half court. Carly's having to lob it out to the middle, and that's where they're picking the passes off.
J.C. Hance fouled there, and she'll be at the free throw line for Grant, shooting 2. First shot, no good. She's come out in the second half and provided a spark for her Grant Tigers, Evan.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have come out quick, and, they're still playing the full court press. But, you're seeing a little bit more turnovers now.
It's a full timeout. Ludington 22, Grant 13. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Braden Kronline, and Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network, in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM Radio. Big thank you to Ludington Paint and Glass, another of our fantastic sponsors. Ludington Paint and Glass has been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint, the local source for all of your painting projects. Give owner Matt Ewing a call, 231-843-8250. You can also look up Ludington Paint and Glass at www.ludingtonpaint.com. Got a foul called on Grant.
Yeah, the Grant faithful didn't really like that call, but I could hear it from up here. Carly got slapped across the arm.
Yeah, as you said, Evan, the Grant faithful, they were a little chapped and creased on that call right there. Here come the Orioles. Lynn, good.
That's a perfect press break right there. I mean, all it took was Keelan running up the sideline, a quick pass to the middle, and Emma throwing it across the court to Liv for the wide open layup.
Boy, you'd like to see it like that every time, Evan. That was well executed. That was tic-tac-toe.
That's right.
Ludington 24, Grant 13, 5:22 to go in the third quarter. Grant basketball. Ball is triggered in. Three-point attempt up, no good. That shot was put up by J.C. Hance. And here come the Orioles. McKinley with it. McKinley now to Mesher. Mesher, McKinley. Emma will give it now to Keelan Laird. Now to Jerusalem, baseline, no good. Rebound, Jerusalem. She's in amongst 4 Grant Tigers fighting for that ball, and it is a jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. Grant will send in 4 ball players now. Number 11, Alexa Obanoff. Number 3, Josie Plune. Number 15, Michaela Zerlot. Also in number 14, Reese Gregg. Well, we're going to have a foul there, and I'll tell you what, the Carly Mesher charge-o-meter was just activated in a big way there, Evan.
Yeah, she took a hit. I don't know if it was inadvertently or I didn't see what happened down there. But she hit the deck, and, we're used to Carly doing that.
Yeah, she leads the team by far in that nice turn there by Laird, no good, but Lynn right there. Lynn got the miss, and she doing a good job on the boards there, and she gets the bucket, Olivia Lynn. Yeah, we know all about the dunk-o-meter that we had last year with Peyton Lacombe. The girls, and Dan Mesher, Carly's dad, told me this. She goes, she has a charge-o-meter and a block-o-meter, which she keeps track of. Here's a three-pointer up by Laird, no good. Rebound, Keelan, up and good.
Pass off the backboard to herself.
Exactly. Keelan Laird. The Orioles, all of a sudden, they're getting some big-time offense here in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's good to see. I know they've been struggling on the offensive end all year. Hopefully this will give them some confidence coming out, having a bigger quarter for their numbers throughout the year.
Carly Mesher called for the foul there, and Hannah Glanville will come in and give Emma McKinley a breather. Ludington up 28-13. Orioles led 8-4 at the end of one. They were up 17-8 at the half. 4:09 to go in this third quarter. Josie Plune with the ball now. That's Plune. There's a shot up off the mark right there. That was put up by Madison Thompson. Out of bounds, it will be Oriole basketball. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue next to Pizza Hut, as Olivia Lynn gets a basket.
Yeah, Ludington's getting a lot of easy shots on the offensive end right now. And that's all because of the way that they're able to break that press breaker right now. Grants has, 3 girls up here, full court pressing, trying to trap at half court. Once we get it past half court, we've had open layups the last couple possessions.
Ludington up 30-13. Folks, I was saying about Dr. Yeck, he's at 5965 East Ludington Avenue next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. All right, with the ball for the Orioles, Eliana Jerusalem. As Carly Mesher hits the deck, she gets right back up. She still has the ball. Now she's going to get it to her teammate, Jenna Skiba, but Skiba will be called for the travel.
Yeah, just got the feet going a little bit quick.
Checking into the Grant lineup, number 4, J.C. Hance. With the ball now, Alexa Obanoff. Obanoff gives it up to Julie Ashbaugh. Ashbaugh to Michaela Zerlot. And now a foul will be called on Olivia Lynn. Hance will check back in. Coming over the bench will be Alexa Obanoff. Ludington up 30-13, 3:11 to go in this third quarter. Grant will get the ball in. Hance with it. Zerlot, and now she went down that baseline, stepped out of bounds, and the Orioles will have it right back.
Yeah, Liv played good defense there. She tried to drive baseline and used her body to kind of push her right out of bounds.
Orioles get the ball in. Mesher, Jerusalem, now to Glanville. They got a 2-on-1 here. Good job passing, and they'll get the bucket. Give the assist there to Skiba, and getting the basket, Olivia Lynn. Olivia has 10 points in this game. Ludington up 32-13. And you look, Evan, Ludington taking advantage of their bigs with Olivia Lynn with 10, and also Keelan has 12 points.
Yeah, and it's really the first game that I feel like they've had a great, combo, big game. Recently I feel like Keelan's had a big game, one game, and then Liv will come back and have another good one.
Well, yeah, Keelan got her shooting touch back, or scoring touch when she had 19 the other day. We have a timeout on the floor. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Lundquist Furniture is a family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Trent Lundquist and all the folks at Lundquist, they are there for you, Evan. They're there for everybody. They're also there for the Cardinals. They're there for the Orioles. They're there for the Spartans. That's Lundquist Furniture, 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville.
Yeah, Trent's a good guy, family friend. Yes, go out and see Trent.
All right, Ludington up 32-13, 2:34 to go in the third quarter. The OSN and 102.7 WMOM back with you tomorrow right here at Hawley Gym. Boys basketball, Muskegon Orchard View comes to town. There's a basket by Grant's number 5, Julie Ashbaugh. Ludington up 32-15, 2:22 to go. Jerusalem, her pass deflected. It goes out of bounds. It will remain with the Orioles.
Yeah, Grant's face guarding everyone up in the front court right now with the center fielder. Definitely makes it tough to try to get the ball in. But once you get it in, you're able to make a couple of quick passes.
There's a steal by Grant. Shot is up and it's no good, overlaid. Rebound up, no good, overlaid. Grant would get it. They still have it. With it now, 24, Madison Thompson. Here's a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound put up, and that is good. Getting the basket, number 15, and that's Michaela Zerlot. Ludington 32, Grant 17. Lots and lots of chances there for the Grant Tigers. Coach Stowe can't be too happy about that.
Yeah, they've had a lot of opportunities on the offensive end all night. But they do a great job of crashing the glass both ends of the court.
Checking into the Oriole lineup, 23, Emma McKinley, and number 40, Jordan Anderson. Back into the Tigers lineup, number 10, Danica Gee. And they also bring in number 14, Reese Gregg. 1:26 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles up 32-17. Ludington was up at the half, 17-8.
Yeah, when Ludington's able to execute the press breaker right now, Grant has no way of stopping us. I mean, we get open layups every time. It's just a matter of trying to get girls in the right spot to break this press.
Nice move there by, that was Jenna Skiba. And she draws the foul, and she'll go to the line, and she will shoot two. She did a good job there. She went up against 3 Grant Tigers right there.
Yeah, she was able to split both of them and get a shot up and get fouled.
First free throw is good by Skiba. Orioles up 33-17. Second attempt up and also good. Jenna Skiba gets 2 free throws.
Jenna has a real smooth stroke when she shoots the ball.
Mm-hmm. She's got 5 on the game. Her Orioles are up 34-17. 1:06 to go in the third quarter. There's a little baseline jumper up and in, and scoring that, number 15, Michaela Zerlot. Orioles up 34-19. There's a steal by Grant. And the ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll remain with Grant with 48.7 seconds remaining in this third quarter. There has been a ton of steals by both teams. A lot of turnovers, I should say.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle tonight. Ludington's struggling a little bit with Grant face guarding, trying to get the ball in bounds. But what they need to understand is the person setting the ball screen to come off, I guess I wouldn't call it a ball screen, a screen on the press break. I mean, they just got to turn and pivot their girl out and then come right to the ball.
You know, this game was 17-8 at the half. And we're having an offensive explosion here so far in this third quarter here in the second half. And Grant is doing their best to claw their way back into this game.
Yeah, Grant's had a lot of opportunities to put the ball in the basket. They just haven't been able to tonight.
Julie Ashbaugh at the free throw line. Second attempt is up and in and out, no good. And there's another steal by Grant. And the basket is good. And getting that basket, Reese Gregg, her first points. And Grant gets another steal. Ludington is up 34-21, Evan, but here come the Grant Tigers. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and you were going to say...
Grant's pressure is really throwing us off right now. We're trying to... They're speeding us up, and it's kind of, made some errant passes here the last couple of possessions.
They'll get the ball in, 27 seconds to go. And now Hannah Glanville fighting for that ball. She causes a jump, but possession arrow will point to the Grant Tigers. 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Ludington 34, Grant 21. Grant on a bit of a run here. They've caused some turnovers. 17 seconds left with the ball. Number 14, Reese Gregg. And now we have a foul called on Jenna Skiba. That's the 6th team foul on the Orioles. One more, and Grant will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. Gregg with it. Ashbaugh, nice pass. Shot's good. Getting the basket, number 10, Danica Gee, on a really nice pass right there from her teammate, Julie Ashbaugh.
It's going to be the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
There.
What a run by the Grant Tigers. They have cut the Oriole lead down to 11 points here. Your score at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym. Girls varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 34, the Grant Tigers 23. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Ludington outscored Grant 17-15 in that third quarter, Evan. But I tell you, Grant is on a pretty good run right now.
Yeah, they started the third quarter slow. We kind of built up that lead at the beginning of the quarter, but Grant definitely won the last 4 minutes of that third quarter. So, I mean, we got to, step up and be strong with the ball.
And you and I were talking that 17-point output in the third quarter, one of Ludington's best of the season.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the scoreboard now, I mean, that's half their points that they just scored in the third quarter.
Got a couple of boys basketball celebrities up here in the booth with us right now. Levi Lehman, actually 3 of them. Levi Lehman, Cole Anthus, and the big guy, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, sporting that awesome Bryant Big Country Reeves haircut.
Great
and
move
the
by
goatee.
Keelan down there.
Yep.
Had the smaller girl on her, just quick spin move and put it up.
Keelan Laird with the basket right there, and it's good seeing these 3 players all got the pink out, sporting the theme of the night here at Hawley Gymnasium, and you guys keep it rolling tomorrow night against the Orchardview Cardinals. All right. Stay up and watch a little bit. That's all right. All right, Ludington with the basketball. They are up right now 36-23, 7:23 to go in the game. Keelan Laird with it. Now to Annie Klein. Klein will give it now to Laird. They'll swing it to Anderson. She'll give it to Mesher. Her shot just a little too much on that shot right there. 7:09 to go in the game. Ludington up 36-23. Nice to see Keelan get that basket there, Evan, and stop that run by Grant.
Yeah, I mean, we got that basket, and then we got a quick turnover. We didn't get another score down there on the last offensive possession, but, I mean, Carly got a good look at a three-pointer, so you can't be mad about that.
7:01 in the game. Ludington up 36-23. Grant with the basketball. Here's a shot. Nice block there by Keelan Laird. We'd like to thank McGee Insurance Group, your #1 Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Got a fight for the ball right there. Keelan doing a nice job as she was being contested on that. There's a baseline. Oh, nice baseline little runner right there by Emma McKinley, and she gets the basket.
Yeah, that was great possession by Ludington. Keelan got the ball taken away, dove on the floor, got it back. Then Carly pushed it down the floor to Emma, who got the wide open jumper.
6:14 left in the game. Ludington up 38-23. Now here's a
turnover.
Yep, Oriole defense forces a turnover. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 20, Eliana Jeruzal. Back in for the Tigers, number 2, Emma Thompson. Also number 14, Reese Gregg. Number 10, Danica Gee. And number 4, J.C. Hance. McKinley will get the ball into Laird. Now over to Mesher. 6:01 to go in the game. Ludington up 38-23. Carly Mesher. Now to Anderson. Nice pass right there. A little too much on the shot there by Keelan Laird. And now a foul will be called, I believe, on Eliana Jeruzal.
Yeah, Eliana got aggressive there, tried to strip that ball out. Fortunately, they called a foul.
That's 17th foul, Evan, on the Orioles. So the
they'll
Tigers
be shooting free throws the rest of the game, so we'll have to be careful with that. But we've built up a 15-point lead, but you don't want to slow down now. I mean, we saw end of the third quarter how fast Grant can score.
Yeah, the Grant scored at least, I would say, I didn't count it up, but I would say at least the last 8 points of that quarter, maybe 10. I think it was 8 though. Free throw is up and no good there by J.C. Hance. Ball's fought for. Emma McKinley has it. McKinley now, she'll give it up to Keelan Laird. Laird, McKinley too much on the pass. Here comes Grant. Nice pass right there. Shot no good, however. Ashbaugh made a really nice pass. Her teammate could not convert. Carly Mesher in a hurry, and she's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, Carly did a great job there. I mean, it came out, ball came bouncing out, and she just took off with it. She's definitely probably one of the fastest girls out there on the court.
She is, and I'll tell you what, that Grant defender was right in her back pocket all the way to the hoop. Olivia Lynn will check into the game. You got Lynn out there right now with Laird, McKinley, Mesher, and Jeruzal.
The official thought it was 1-1, yeah. But the girls, they were set up in their out-of-bounds play already.
They got to go one more. We need one more team foul on Grant. Then Ludington will also be in the bonus. Nice pass from, shots up, no good, but she draws the foul. And a really nice pass there from Olivia Lynn.
Yeah, I mean, that was their out-of-bounds play. I mean, Liv was coming up to get the ball, and Keelan was just ducking in on that smaller girl. They dove down on her. She probably could have kicked that out for a 3, but I don't mind her going up with that shot.
Grant is a member of the Central States Activities Association. I believe they're in the, I want to say the gold division. I could be wrong on that. It's either gold or silver division. Keelan Laird. And she got the first one, didn't she? Yeah. Ooh, there's a little forearm shiver right there from Jeruzal. Keelan missed that second free throw. Ball ends up in the hands of Danica Gee, who gets the bucket. And here come the Orioles. Jeruzal with it to Lynn, to Laird. Keelan Laird, nice move in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Laird, good.
Yeah, on the out of bounds, Keelan thought, I don't know if it was Eliana, if she was sprinting down the floor, but Eliana stopped and came back, so the ball was just rolling down the court. Granted, Eliana caught up to it and then got the ball back to Keelan, who drove it in the lane and got the layup.
There's another takeaway by the Orioles. Three-pointer, Carly Mesher, bang! Three-pointer that tickles the twines, and the Orioles up 44-25. Now there's a steal there. And stealing the ball for the Orioles, number 35, Olivia Lynn. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4:19 to go. Ludington up 44-25. Just counted up. I just noticed that Keelan Laird, we talked about her having 19 the other night. She's got 17 tonight, and there's still a pretty good portion of this ball game to go. We're going to step aside right now. Ludington up 44-25. Stay tuned, those fans.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 44, Grant 25. 4:19 to go in the game. Make sure you tune in to the Smith and Eddy post-game show. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of this game. In the lineup for the Orioles right now, you have Jerusalem, Klein, Lynn, also Glanville, and Skiba. Oriole basketball. Ball will be triggered in by Eliana Jerusalem. She gets it into Annie Klein. Klein now to Skiba. Over to Hannah Glanville. Glanville picks up her dribble, gives the ball to Lynn. Lynn, nice pass, entry pass there to Skiba. Ball deflected, and Grant has it. Obanoff came away with it. She got it ahead to Thompson. Now Skiba almost had herself a steal there, but Grant gets the ball back. And there's a almost a block right there as well by Olivia Lynn, but she's called for the foul.
Yeah, I thought there was a great big travel there before she put the ball on the ground, but officials didn't call it. Got to keep playing.
Orioles with a 19-point lead. Grant had cut into that Oriole lead at the end of the third quarter, but then Ludington came out flying in the fourth.
Yeah, you just don't want to slow down now. I mean, keep that big open gap that you have against your opponent and finish the game off strong.
Julie Ashbaugh at the free throw line for Grant. Second attempt is up, no good. The rebound, however, Ashbaugh gets the ball back. Now she'll give it up to her teammate. Three-pointer, good. And getting the three, number 3, Josie Plune.
There wasn't a three-pointer made until this fourth quarter, and now we've seen 2 of them.
Yeah, you're right. Annie Klein with the ball now. Klein will give it up. Jerusalem. Ludington's got big-time numbers here. And look at the unselfishness there by Jenna Skiba. She could have easily took the basket right there. She gives it up to her teammate, Olivia Lynn, who finishes with the bucket.
Yeah, and those are stats that you just don't see in the scorebook. But that was a great pass from
Jenna
to Liv.
All right, Grant with it now. Ball deflected. Annie Klein has it. Ludington up 46-28. Jump ball. 2:57 to go in the game. Keelan Laird will check back in. We want to thank Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. All right, Ludington on the steal. With the ball, Hannah Glanville. Now to Keelan Laird. Of a foul called on Grant's number 24, Madison Thompson.
Jenna's going to go to the line here.
Yep. Or
Knock
Keelan.
down 2 more free
No,
throws.
you're right, Jenna, yep. 2:41 left in the game. Orioles up 46-28. First free throw, good. You're right, Evan. You were saying earlier, Jenna's got a nice stroke from the free throw line right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much picture perfect. I mean, from start to finish.
Second free throw, also good. 7 points for Jenna Skiba. 20-point Oriole lead, 48-28. 2:32 to go in the game. This is, Ludington only had 17 points at the half, Evan.
Yeah, this has been a great second half. Probably their best basketball that they've played all season. So, I mean...
And this is when, we're mid-January, mid-season right now.
Yep.
And I asked Coach earlier, well, we'll talk more about that right now. We got a timeout on the floor. Well, no, we don't. Okay. I thought we were having substitutions. And we got wholesale substitutions right now. Onto the court for the Orioles, 42. And that's Sabrina Ramirez, a 5'9" junior. Also coming onto the court, number 40, Jordan Anderson. You have number 5, Christina Schbach, and Christina is a 5'8" senior, foreign exchange student from Madrid, Spain. Emma McKinley is out there, as is Carly Mesher. And that's your 5 out there for the Orioles right now. 2:16 to go in the game. Mesher with the ball. Mesher, she'll give it up to Christina Schbach. Now back to Mesher. To McKinley. McKinley now. Schbach with it. And there's a pass right there from Jordan Anderson, trying to get that ball down low to Sabrina Ramirez. Sabrina just couldn't corral it right there, and here comes Grant with 1:52 to go. Ludington up 48-28. Ludington was up 8-4 at the end of 1. They were up 17-8 at the half, and they were up 34-23 at the end of 3. Now we have a foul called. It's going to be called on Jordan Anderson. We want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Both free throws missed. Rebound to Emma McKinley. 1:41 to go in the game. 20-point Oriole lead. Wide open. Mesher, good. Give the assist there. Was that Sabrina on the assist?
I believe that was Sabrina. And that's a great pass, especially when you have people coming off the bench who don't get much playing time and they're able to execute a press break like that. I mean, that's awesome.
That assist does go to Sabrina Ramirez. Carly Mesher gets the basket. 1:18 left in the game. Ludington 50, Grant 28. Again, the OSN and 102.7 FM's next broadcast will be tomorrow, next sports broadcast, I should say. OSN will live stream the boys' JV game tomorrow here against Muskegon Orchard View, 5:30. The boys' varsity game will be live streamed by both the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. As Muskegon Orchard View in town, a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup, boys basketball tomorrow here at Hawley Gym. Ludington 50, Grant 28. 52 seconds to go in the game. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball.
Great man-to-man defense there by Ludington. I mean, you're 31 minutes into the game now, and, there's still some starters out there playing. And you know what? They're still going as hard now as they were at the beginning of the game.
Carly will get the ball ahead to Christina Schbach. Now to Emma McKinley. Back to Schbach. She'll take the shot. That's going to be short and out of bounds right there. Grant basketball. Who are you picking tonight, Evan? Tampa Bay or Dallas in the playoff game?
It's going to be a really good game. I'm just going to say that. Cowboys have had their struggles in the playoffs the last couple of years, but you know what? They got a good team this year.
It's hard to pick against the legend, though.
It is hard. It is hard to pick against Tom Brady because you know how he's been in the playoffs. Yeah. But I'm going with the Cowboys tonight.
Okay, we'll see. Should be a good ball game. The Buccaneers and the Cowboys.
The Buccaneers have struggled on defense all year. The Cowboys have a great run game with the 2 running backs, but I think it's going to be a great game.
3-pointer there for Grant's Reese Gregg. 15 seconds to go. Ludington up 50-31.
Christina out there showing off her dribble moves.
Christina Schwach there. She'll get it ahead now. Mesher, 2 seconds to go. Mesher will give it up to McKinley. There's the buzzer. And your final score in girls varsity basketball action from Hawley Gym, the Ludington Orioles 50, the Grant Tigers 31. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We feature craft cocktails, an extensive wine selection, and a seasonal changing menu that highlights what the Great Lakes have to offer. Guests rave about our hand-battered fish and chips made with fresh walleye, and you definitely want to try our Crown and Cork burger made with 2 USDA prime Angus beef patties, topped with a tangy sauce on a homemade brioche bun. But if it's comfort food you want, I have to recommend our creamy Alfredo. It's taken months for our chefs to perfect its rich and buttery sauce, but I think you will agree it was worth the wait. And parents, take a night off and actually bring your entire family. We have an interactive play area and a kids-approved menu. We are closed for the season, reopening in April. To stay up to date on what we are doing to enhance the experience for next year, follow us on Facebook or check our website at crownandcork.com. We look forward to serving you again very soon.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington outscored Grant 16-9 in that fourth quarter. They win by the score of 50-31 for the game. Ludington outscores Grant 8-4 in the first quarter, 9-4 in the second quarter, 17-15 in the third, 16-9 in the fourth. They led 17-8 at the half. They were up 34-23 at the end of three, and they win 50-31. Scoring tonight for the Grant Tigers, 3 points for Josie Plune, 3 points for J.C. Hantz, 6 for Julie Ashbaugh, 5 for Reese Gregg, 4 for Alexa Obanoff, 6 for Danica Gee, and 4 for Michaela Zerlot. For Ludington tonight, Annie Klein with 2, 7 for Jenna Skiba, 5 for Emma McKinley, 4 for Carly Mesher. Olivia Lynn tonight, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She had 12 points, and a really nice night from Keelan Laird. I think that's that back-to-back nights where she's been up over 17 points.
Yeah, she had 19 against OV and then 17 tonight.
17 points tonight for Keelan Laird. You look in the first half, 2, 4, 6. I believe she had 6 or 8 in the first half, and then she had a nice second half too, so she split them a little bit more in the second half, and still a really nice night for Keelan Laird and the Ludington Orioles, winning by the score of 50-31. We want to thank our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Evan, your thoughts on this game tonight? And, well, you know what? Hold those thoughts. We'll talk to you about those thoughts here momentarily. But the Coach Warren Stowe here. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A very nice 50-31 victory against a Grant team. You said you thought you were going to have quite a tussle. Your girls would have quite a tussle tonight with Grant.
Yeah.
But the height advantage proved to be a good thing for the Orioles.
Yeah.
And both teams, it seemed like in the first, a lot of action, not a lot of scoring.
Right.
17-8 at the half. And I was telling the listeners out there and the watchers, I said, there's a lot going on out here, folks. I mean, there's not, the scoring's not up 17-8.
Right.
But a lot going on there. And it seemed like neither team could get into a really good flow. Third quarter, your team built a really big lead, but Grant came back with a really nice run at the end of the third quarter. Then your O's came out and really blazing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think
not getting into flow from a standpoint of Grant, all respect to them, but it's hard to get into flow when you've got the girls that I've got. That's one thing that is always consistent for the most part is we're going to empty our cup on the defensive end and make life really, really hard for you. So to hold that team to whatever it was, 8 at the half, is a testament to the girls. And then, in the second half, I said to them at halftime, I thought it would open up. I thought tonight might be that night for us where it kind of opened up. And it opened up for Grant as well. But to put 17, and I got it right in front of me here from you, thank you. 17
you're welcome.
In the third quarter and 16 in the fourth is really great for us. It's not a secret. We've had a hard time putting the ball in the basket, and we've had some rough practices of just, getting down on ourselves and maybe feeding the negative dog. And I thought today we fed the positive dog, and those buckets just fell. So that was really awesome to see.
Girls, your guards did a nice job getting the ball to both Olivia Lynn and Keelan Laird. Key had 17 tonight. Olivia Lynn had a nice game. She had 12.
Yeah, both did a great job. And, Keelan demanding the ball and us being patient and finding a way to get her the ball. Sometimes if she's not open immediately, we peel off of it. But tonight we kept our eyes in the post and saw her get the seal, and then we got it to her late. And then Olivia, same thing. And in the press, she was on the back end, and a lot of times we could find her and she could finish. And then, she had one rebound down there crashing the glass. I swear she could have touched the rim. She jumped so high. So that was awesome.
Definitely on that. I thought Jenna Skiba had a really nice game for you tonight. And, all your girls, they play hard. And, I was telling the folks out there after we come out of the halftime tonight, we'll get to that in a second. We'll talk a bit about Riley Stone.
Sure.
But it just popped in my head right there. Really, really nice win. I thought your girls did a nice job as well tonight on Julie Ashbaugh of the Grant Tigers, number 5.
Yeah, I don't know how many she had.
Just 6.
But, that's an amazing because that girl is she's a beast and a bully in the best possible way. She reminds me a lot of that girl we played a couple years ago for Muskegon, who just was a tall, strong guard that could get anywhere. She might not shoot it as good, but she's probably better getting to the rim. So just being in gaps all night, we knew we would have to be and wall her up. And that orange paint down there is the no ladies land, and we weren't going to let her in. So proud of the effort on her because she's a great player.
I'd lost my train of thought there for a moment. It just came back to me. I wanted to mention to you, Coach Stowe, that the rest of the teams you play better watch out because Keelan has had 19 and 17 in the past 2 games.
Yeah, and she's when she plays with that effort for 32 minutes and demands the ball, and when we can find ways to get it to her, life is going to be good for us because she's a very talented player. I wish that she kind of falls into that just because she's taller and she's very strong. She often does not get the calls that are probably calls. And I can relate to that as being a post and a guy who was bigger than a lot of guys, but I wasn't anywhere near as talented as Keelan. So she did a great job today at playing through all that and just, next play mentality. So I was proud of her.
Riley Stone, I interviewed her earlier today, right after I interviewed you for your coach's pregame. Kind of a bittersweet interview with Riley today.
Yeah,
I felt terrible for her, but I brought up about the injury, you know, and you could hear the passion in her voice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, I'm sure you'll listen to it later tonight, Coach.
I probably should have done a better job of shielding that and letting her maybe have a couple weeks, but she's an amazing kid, and we've said it before, no one deserves that, but especially a kid like Riley, she doesn't deserve it, and it's amazing to have her on the sideline. She's in halftime giving really great pointers. Girls come off the court, she's talking to them, and she's an invaluable member of our team, and she's got the respect of everyone, right? Because when you are the competitor and you play the way she does, you demand respect just by going through what you go through every single day. So she's not on the court physically, but she's one of the 13 that is an integral part. We would not be successful this season without Riley Stone on that bench.
Exactly. And I tried to stay away. I did bring up the question, and I got away from it, about the injury. And I just said to her, I could hear it in her voice. And then I said, let's put a smile on your face. So let's tell the folks out there, the watchers and listeners, your memories from last year going to the Breslin Center. You were a big part of that team. Yeah. And then, of course, asking her favorite food her mom prepares for her favorite class and teacher at LHS. She said, Scoop, I got to go with my mom.
And they got a good class. I think Emma's in that class and Carly, and I don't know somebody else. But, no one can ever take away that run that she was a part of. And, just many people didn't see it. They just heard it, that game at Negaunee. When she just was locked down the last 30 seconds, and I'm really excited for next year for her to continue to make all those memories because she is an amazing player.
Exactly, Coach. And you know what? We got the boys tomorrow, but then we've got your girls, both games at the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be broadcasting and live streaming next week are with you and your girls at Fremont on January 24th, and then back here at Hawley on January 27th against Muskegon Oak Ridge.
It's a huge game. Oak Ridge just beat Montague by a lot, like 20 points, so Oak Ridge is playing really well. So got to take care of business against Fremont. We got a little bit of time to rest and work on getting better, so I'm excited for that.
Hey, Coach, how does 9-3 sound, and also 6-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division? Girls basketball, you're rolling right now, and we still got, March is a little bit away right now, but this is when you want your team rolling, and you look, girls are rolling 9-3, starting to get more offense. That defense is always going to be there. And the boys, 11-0 at the halfway point.
Yeah, it's amazing. The boys, that game the other night was awesome, and it feels great to be 9-3. I feel lucky to have that record, and what I like I told you in the pregame, just the fact that I got 13 girls who come every day with a positive attitude and know that the only way to move forward is to just do the work. You can't hide from it. You're not going to come out here and just magically do it. You got to put the time in between those lines and get after it. So I feel very lucky to have a group that does that.
And I see that. I come early to some of your practices, some of Coach Thad Shank's practices, and the knowledge that both you and Coach Shank impart to your players. I mean, it's
well,
see, you're leaving me speechless, Coach.
Well, thank you.
But I'll tell you what,
I don't feel very knowledgeable sometimes, but I just I think I can speak for Thad, and I'll speak for myself. You care about the kids, and you want to put them in positions to succeed, and that's just it.
And it's not just basketball; it's succeeding in life too. And you guys do a great job of it. I'm going to let you go, Coach. But congratulations on this 50-31 victory to you and your ladies over the Grant Tigers, and we look forward to being with you next week.
Thanks a lot. Go O's.
You're welcome. Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. Here you go, Coach. Can't leave you hanging. All right, Coach Warren Stowe, little fist pump right there. His girls win tonight. They are 9-3 on the season. Again, they're 6-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Always great talking with Coach Warren Stowe. And what I was trying to get through at the last point when I was talking to him is how much his players look up to him, and they really, really respect and admire him. Just like the boys' players are the same with Coach Thad Shank.
Yeah, he's a great coach. The girls love him. That's the kind of coach that you want. When the girls come to practice and they have fun every day, because obviously practices aren't the most fun. When they can leave practice smiling because they have a great coach like that, it just means a lot. And I'm sure Coach Stowe loves the girls that he has because they're able to, come in the gym, work hard, but still have fun.
I couldn't believe it, Evan. I looked earlier today, and I was like, holy cow, we're down to the Riley was the last junior to be interviewed for the Player in the Spotlight, and we're down to the 3 sophomores that are up on the varsity right now. Then I'll start looking for assistant coaches, and as we go right down the line right there. But we got the 3 sophomores coming up there with Eliana Jeruzel, also with Jenna Skiba and Jordan Anderson. They'll be the next 3. I'm not sure if they'll be in that order. I'll let those 3 figure out which ones want to go, but they'll be the next 3 Indian summer players in the spotlight. So your last thoughts on tonight's 50-31 victory over the Grant Tigers?
Ludington's best game to this point in the season. Hopefully it just goes up from here. I think this will be a great confidence booster. I mean, Grant wasn't just a walk-by team. They had a great team tonight. We just had a great game and were able to pull out a big victory.
All right, you got a fan club out there. Check that out. They're like, hey, look at there's Evan up there. All right, doing the color commentary. So nice wins tonight for both the girls, JV, and varsity teams. And with that said, for our executive director and the boys varsity basketball coach, Thad Shank, for my technical engineer for both 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network, and also for I got to give his name. Boy, that's the way tonight has went, hasn't it? You know,
Hey, it's Monday,
want to say for Thad Shank, our executive director of the Orioles Sports Network, and Braden Kronline, my OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, for Julia Havman, our OSN camerawoman, and for my sidekick tonight doing the color commentary, Evan McKinley. This is Todd Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying good night from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final scores in the girls' JV game: Ludington 58, Grant 30, and in the girls' varsity game, Ludington 50, Grant 31. Good night, O's fans.